The world has changed. Gone to hell, more like. It started when magic came back. The Awakening, some call it. You're rubbing elbows with orcs, elves, even trolls these days. Meanwhile, megacorps bleed the world dry, one board meeting at a time. They own just about everything. But not us. We're Shadowrunners. Mercenaries, operating in the margins, working dangerous jobs for the desperate and the powerful. Being a runner takes more than skill and street smarts. You want to live long enough to get paid, you'll need a team, the right talent for the job. Maybe that's a mage, someone who can fry your enemies with deadly spells. A good decker can jack into the Matrix and bypass the toughest security without leaving a trace. Adepts, riggers, shaman, and don't forget your street samurai. Packing enough firepower and cyberware to take on a small army. Man, magic, and machine. Takes it all to survive in the shadows. Welcome to the sprawl.
Welcome to Shadowrun Corporate Sins. We are back for you with the second installment in our corporate run. Nothing terrible happened in the last session. Why would you even suggest that? Before we dive into the very calm, serene action that will be taking place, have I beaten that point enough now? Okay, I have a few announcements for you. Some exciting news. The DFA pre-purchasable shop is now open. Go make your donations and buy stuff so they can murder each other better on Friday. And also, for those of you who are interested, we are still looking for people to audition for the roles in tomorrow's Too Many Guilds. So go speak with Pete Wiz about that and he will get you all set up. And lastly, we are still doing our donations for Edge. So if you donate $25 with the name of one of our characters, or myself, because I exist too, you will award them a point of special Edge that they can use for awesome bonus actions, re-rolling dice, not dying quite as badly, and making other people die better.
And narrative monologues.
Narrative monologues being our favorite thing my favorite thing that they might do with it. So send your donations in, $25 with the name of a character or me, and we'll make that magic happen. So, speaking of our run, where did we leave off?
I can help.
Such a good question.
I can tell you.
Don't let the GM.
I'm talking right now. Okay. So our runners, MMFEC, was hired by Mitsuhama in order to extract an individual named Kazuko Yoshida from Shiawase's corporation. He worked as a janitor in their main headquartered building in Japan, specifically in the city of Kyoto. Okay, took me a moment. That is where Shiawase is. I probably got that wrong. It's fine. So they traveled to Japan without realizing that this was going to be their mission. Were kind of blindsided by it and somewhat forced into taking on this mission, but the pay is fairly substantial. In the process of tracking down Yoshida-sama, they discovered that he is in fact an individual suffering from a case of CFD, cognitive fragmentation disorder, which involves tiny nanobites slowly erasing your personality and replacing it with a sentient AI. Not super pleasant and somewhat contagious. They have decided that the best place in order to extract Mr. Yoshida from is his home in the Shiawase provided housing, and are currently in the midst of that extraction. We had team extraction, team distraction, and team support, which we need a more alliterative, rhyming name for that. So team support involved Mainframe and Mordecai. Mainframe is currently hacking her way through the host of the Shiawase building, in order to support Team Extraction, who is Fang, not Fang, definitely not Fang,
Never Fang.
Cromwell and Elsie, who are slowly being levitated up a solid 45 feet to the apartment window by Mordecai. And then there is Fang, who is on Team Distraction and was instructed to explicitly provide a distraction when someone gave her the code word Fang, go, which Cromwell did.
You sure did.
That's a fact, Dad.
So we are currently starting with Fang having picked up a trash can and is about to hurl it at a fence.
So Fang, motorcycle helmet on, yellow, black, can't see her face except she sees F-A-N, little squished in G, picks up this garbage can, small wrappers going on the ground as she chucks it at the electric fence. Just to make the goal is to make as much distracting noise as humanly possible.
I think it's your thrown weapons. Wait, I guess if you're trying to be less accurate and more loud, I'm actually going to have you do. You're gonna hate this. Do a performance.
So here's my performance roll. 0.
No. Your performance skill with your agility. I want you to combine those two to see how theatrical of a throw can you do.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I got creative there, because so did she.
So Fang is picking up the garbage can. And she does it over her head. It's like, screw you, Japan!
That's the tagline.
3 hits. 3 hits. Excellent. So Fang is on the opposite side of the building from the apartment that Elsie and Cromwell are levitating up to. She makes a pretty big racket. The loud sort of echoing sound of the trash can. She picked a good one. It was very metal and kind of solid, pretty solid, and it echoes and reverberates. And then there's like a little shockwave that goes down the fence, and a little bit of smoke comes off of some of the refuse from inside the trash can.
Good.
And it smells gross, because now you just made garbage warm. And you hear the sound of a barking in the distance and a howl, like. All right.
The last time we heard a barking, we killed the spirit wolf. So I'm pretty pleased with myself. Fang's gonna get spirit wolf.
So I have some edge that I'm gonna just hand out because people just got very generous. Cromwell, you have 3 points of edge.
Ooh,
You have another 3 points of edge. Bang, you have another 4 points of edge.
I don't know.
Mordecai, you have 5 points of edge. Oh, another 4 points. And Mainframe, you have another 4 points of edge.
Wait, so another, does that mean how many total?
So total, you should have 3, 4, 5, 5, and 4.
Wait, 3, 4, 5?
Yes.
5
And 4.
4.
Whoa.
Would you like an
So thank you, chat room, because they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bear
Come
Dog.
on, I got
not die now. Okay.
Use it wisely.
Whoa.
Use it wisely. All right, mainframe. You notice the probe I see reaches out while you are on the mainframe with its tentacles, and it's gonna like. That's the sound that tentacles make when they try and smack you.
I am not
Place another
interested in those
octopus mark.
tentacles. That they are getting fresh with me, and I did not invite them to get fresh.
Welcome to Japan.
Standard defense.
Yes. It's versus intuition and firewall.
Screw you, Japan.
4 hits.
It succeeds in placing another mark on you. It's very aggressive tentacling. You manage to like slide under one of them, and then you forget that tentacle creatures have more than one, and so it comes up and like kisses you gently with its suckers on your face.
This is highly inappropriate behavior.
All right, Sharky.
Sharky is not currently in the battle. The spirit of man.
Oh, sorry, the
is
spirit of
on.
man. I have it.
He's,
I have just Mordecai's spirit written down.
He's hanging out for the moment. He hasn't been directed to do anything else.
Okay. Mainframe. Back in VR.
All right, so this boring-looking a residential
Yeah,
host.
it's like very sweet. It has that sort of look of like very well decorated buildings. It's got like
With an octopus.
yeah. There's an octopus just like glomped onto one of the buildings, like staring at you aggressively. But you know, it's the like old style Japanese architecture, the curved roofs, and the octopus clearly was one of the gargoyles that just like manifested.
And now, in previous rounds, how many devices did I see?
You had specifically been looking, I think, for fences, so you know that there is a perimeter fence, and then you see like several smaller ones. So you see kind of like glowing bands. Each of the buildings seems in the host seems to represent an apartment, and they all have like another set of glowing perimeter markers on
Each
them.
apartment has a glowing perimeter thing, and those are tied to motion detectors, or do I only see
They're
the
proximity wires.
proximity wires? So the wires themselves can detect motion.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
They don't detect motion. They detect living things.
All right.
So like
Well,
a leaf could fly past and it wouldn't be a problem, but if a bird smacks into your window, it's gonna set off the proximity. I guess it only detects metahumans. So like if a metahuman-sized bird crashed into your window, also known as if a metahuman crashed into your window.
Well, I would like to use my prototype app here, this program, Warhammer. It says +2 to damage value, so I assume if I clear it, it will be more damaging to the devices or whatever that I'm attacking. I can attack 3 targets with Warhammer, so I'm
Yeah.
going to attack the proximity wire in the 11th floor apartment that we're targeting.
Great.
The ground proximity wire and the goddamn octopus.
Nice. Screw you, Japan.
And that's a standard data spike, yes?
Yes.
We found common ground between Mordecai and Fang.
And I am so irritated by that octopus that I'm gonna use one of these.
I think you roll each attack separately. So
Oh, do I? Oh, all right.
isn't it? Or no, I
Before
defend
I
3
roll
times.
one, but
Yeah, you roll once, I defend for each one. Okay, so the octopus is defending. How many hits did you get?
I got 2, but I'm using my edge, so that I need another.
Good plan.
Yeah, it's true. It is a good plan. So we're gonna.
It's bad when the DM tells you you should roll again.
7 hits.
Okay, use
Nice.
one edge. That is actually enough to do damage. Just about.
It is or is not.
It is.
That was a tiny bit condescending, but
Clearing off my.
All right, so that's and the damage there is my. Go again. It's been a while since I attacked that thing. So my attack value is 7, and what were my net hits?
Your net hits were 1.
1. Okay, that's 8 plus 2, so that's 10 damage.
Okay, you managed to
Tentacles.
lop off one of the tentacles on the probe I see, and it's like wants to hit you again, but it doesn't get to. And the fence. Sorry, so it was 8 total damage on
10 damage.
10 damage. Fence. Let's see. The fence is looking damaged, and so is the window. So you've done some substantial. You see like some fritzing. It looks like the decorative glass has cracked on these host buildings. There's like a small hole starting to form in the perimeter in the host.
Great. And I did not glitch, so Warhammer worked correctly.
Fine. Okay. All right. Elsie.
So we are levitating in the air.
Yep.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Very
give me a
slowly.
chance. I'll speed you guys up.
I will delay.
Okay. You're at the end of the combat turn, so you've delayed till now. Would you like to do anything? If not, we move on to the next.
Do I so do I have line of sight on his apartment?
Mhm.
I should probably wait. I'll
totally. Shooting out the windows. Why would it be a problematic thing to do?
Stealth mode, Elsie.
I'm so upset. I just want to smash things. Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. All right. That puts it at Cromwell.
Can you hurry the thing up, Mordecai?
I promise I will. I didn't realize you were going to give go to Team Distraction so soon.
Or delay.
Okay. All right. Mordecai.
All right. Realizing that time is now of the essence, I'm going to overcast. They're currently being supported by the levitation spell that's already on them. I'm going to cast another levitation spell. This one at force 12, which is as high as I can cast it.
Are we gonna be
So-
okay?
You'll be fine. I'm more worried about myself because I have to resist the drain from casting it. But anyway, so here goes the spell. And I got 4 hits, which is all I was looking for. So that casts it. Now, to see, I have to resist 10 damage, I believe.
Physical damage because you overcast?
It's only if the hits are greater than my magic. In the case of this, that it's physical damage. So it's still stun damage. Still would not be good. So I did get a lot of hits. I got 8 hits, but I'm actually even gonna spend edge because I can't afford the damage. I'm gonna roll the ones I missed because I cannot be taking damage at this point. Okay, I got 3 more hits.
Don't want to get that.
So, they are now sailing at a speed of 12 meters per combat turn.
That is much faster. That'll only take them 3 combat turns to get there. I assume we're in this combat turn, so they'll probably go. We're like halfway through, so they won't get the full. I don't know. Distances is weird. We'll say it'll be the end of the 3rd combat turn that they'll get. That's what we shall say.
As I feel myself speed up, I'll go ahead and put myself back in.
Great.
I will take out my arc welder and warm it up and say, don't get us within 3 meters of the window until mainframe gives you the all free.
Got it.
All right, Fang.
Just so I understand how distracting I'm gonna be, can you describe the area around Fang?
Yeah. Okay, so Fang is on the far side of the building. And you can see there is a fence. It's about 5 meters away. It's like 3 meters tall. It's about 5 meters away from the outside of the building. There are there are some ground floor apartments. They're like townhome type things. They're the fancy ones that people live in.
Okay.
Like the 2-story lofted apartment. Biz nasty. And then above that, the regular apartments start and it goes up like 20 floors. You guys noticed that this was the main entrance was around on the short side, which is where the guardhouse was and the guard and the intercom entrance that Elsie had went to the previous day. There's an emergency exit around the back, but realistically, like you're on a sidewalk next to a 3 meter tall fence.
Okay.
And there's not a lot else there. There's like a bus stop.
Great. We already have to. How many people are there around Fang right now?
3 or so people wandering up the street, and at least one of them has stopped and is looking at you and is nervous.
Great. I feel so bad for
It's
that
like-
person.
What time did you guys decide to do this?
It's like 9?
4 p.m.
No, it's dark.
It's
We're not that dumb. I mean, we're dumb, but we're not that dumb.
Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. So it's not like the middle of the night. It is, there are people going about their.
It's like coming home from dinner time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like they seem nicely, at least a couple of them are nicely dressed. 2 of them are holding hands. They're probably on a date.
Good.
We ruined a date.
That's the one I'm gonna ruin. Fang is gonna go up to those people and just wail wildly, yelling all the Japanese words she knows.
Which are?
Sumimasen! Yakuza Kanada! Doki Doki Dayo!
Was one of those Canada?
No, Kanada, it's a name. And she's gonna.
It's like that you yelled Yakuza really loud. All right.
Actually, yeah, that's a.
Are you Are you trying to perform or
I
intimidate?
am intimidating them.
Okay.
Did you just yell Yakuza outside of a Shiawase
Yep.
facility?
She also yelled Canada.
Do I get a bonus for my acting skills?
No. No, not at all. Like maybe if you like pulled a gun and started threatening them with that.
No, I was told not to hurt people.
Are you trying to play the part of confused tourist?
Yes. I got 2 hits.
Wow.
Sumimasen.
One of them is gonna like kind of try and do the protecting the other person, sort of like no, it's okay. And so one of the women is gonna look at you and be like, can I help you? Do you need help?
Right away.
Okay, we'll come back to you on the next. All right, the tentacles are gonna go for you, mainframe. You're gonna try and place the 3rd mark on you. Because they wanna fight something. Is there a reason they would want to place marks on you?
4 hits.
Succeeds in placing another mark on you. So you have 3 marks. The host has 3 marks on you.
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
But they want me to deal with this fence thing.
Yep. So many great things I can do with 3 marks. Spirited Man.
Spirited Man is hanging out.
All right. Mainframe.
Well, I don't think I have. I'm just gonna use Warhammer again.
Okay.
Gotta just get in and get out. Well, that's again with the 2 hits. So we are gonna. I'm just gonna use this edge to stare the octopus down. I'm targeting my Warhammer at the same 3 targets, and I'm going to stare at it, and then I'm gonna meditate a little bit, and then I'm gonna spin around in the matrix and pull out some of those ninja star things and aim them straight at the octopus's eye.
Ooh.
So that means
So
I'm using the edge to
flare,
reroll.
add an extra 2 dice.
Oh, whoa.
I liked that touch.
I still want to got these words.
You started intimidating strangers on the street. You ruined a date, Fang.
I like it.
7 hits.
That'll succeed. Your net hits are 3.
Great. That means that is 12 damage to all
Right.
targets.
I like to think Fang was just asking them to take a picture with her comlink.
The octopus disappears into, strolls off into the matrix, and both of the proximity wires crack. The window like fully shatters, and the fence has like a big hole in it.
Swordes! It's clear!
Got it.
All right.
Thanks, Mainframe.
Elsie.
Great. How close are we?
You are probably gone about 10 meters.
Do I see that hellhound, the spirit wolf?
The Barghast.
Give me a perception. Like look around.
1.
Yep.
Oh, sure.
You are not like high enough up yet. Like Cromwell keeps standing in your way, and you're like, ooh, Crommy, move, Crommy, I can't see. But he's like off to protect you.
Stop wiggling.
Right, because he's the one that's being levitated. You are currently just riding on his back.
I'm Master Yoda-ing. And,
Yeah. Very much.
I would like to delay.
All right. Mordecai.
I hear in the distance someone madly yelling out Yakuza and Canada. So I say to the Spirit of Man, who I still have 4 more services from, why don't you conceal Mainframe 3, myself, and yourself as well?
Okay.
He'll do that on his turn.
All right. Cromwell.
Can I use the turn to improve our concealment in any way, or
You are floating in the air.
quietly?
Quietly floating through the air.
I just uses my turn to say, Fang, distract the people in the building, not all of Japan.
You have to be clear next time.
All right. The host can't do anything because you killed its IC, and you can't launch another one until the next combat turn. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Spirit of man.
The spirit of man waves his arms mystically, and the three of us, mainframe, myself, and the spirit, all sort of fade from visibility.
Excellent.
That's one of his services.
Mainframe.
I would like to remove myself from the host.
You're gonna jack out?
Yes. I would like to get rid of those marks.
That also seems smart.
Did I get skipped?
So, yes.
How could you forget me?
I took a question.
Part 2 of the plan was very important.
I will get back to you in a second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Have patience. Thank you for reminding me. It is good.
Okay.
Mainframe. So you jacking out, I think, is a simple action. The fastest way would be rebooting your device.
Sounds great. I will do that. Do
But I
you need
think that is a complex action, so you have to wait until your next turn to do that.
Oh, sure. Okay. So I remove myself from the host, but I have to wait till next turn to reboot the device.
Yes.
Great.
Bang. Part 2.
Great.
Your plan.
Heard that message. Distract the building. Got it.
Can I help you?
Fang's gonna look very directly at these Japanese people who are found love in such a hard place, because fuck you, Japan. I need security!
Just gonna like point towards and then like around the front of this building. We're going now. Just start walking really quickly in the opposite direction.
That was part 2, huh?
That was part, I thought it was gonna do more. I thought they were gonna help me. I don't know what I thought.
Yeah. You just freaked the crap out of them. What did you think they were gonna do?
Help this poor foreigner who does not understand this cultured land.
They did. They showed you where security is.
Great.
Or they're like, or call 911.
No.
That will
It's
help.
pretty hard to mess up a distraction.
I just did. Do I have any extra actions?
You can move.
Great. The fence is electrified, right?
Mm-hmm.
I broke it though.
You broke the proximity wire, so it won't trigger the alarm, but it will still electrify her.
All right.
Yeah, there are 2 parts of the fence.
I will run around to the front, and I would
Maybe
like
it's for the best.
to scream while doing so.
Give me another performance.
Actually, performance?
Yes.
0.
Great. Okay. You are screaming.
Very loud.
But
Lots of other Japanese words.
that is all that is happening.
Part 2 was not as well.
Oh, Mordecai.
It's okay.
Mordecai.
I have something I wanted to do, but
Did you mess up a distraction?
I want to continue to astrally perceive.
Okay.
And
What in particular are you looking for?
for signs of where the guards and the bar guests are.
So you know, I mean, just from the ones in the house, like the guardhouse, haven't really moved, and then the other 2 are kind of on a rotation. So if you want like a specific point in time, from where are you? Are you on the same side of the building as Elsie and Cromwell, or are you on a?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all like
So-
back on
Yeah,
the
you
side of the apartment.
you could see them kind of. They kind of do this segment, and then the other team kind of does this segment. They're on like a opposite rotation.
So they don't seem to be reacting then to the loud distraction.
No.
Okay.
What? Someone just threw a trash can at their fence.
All right.
That's a pretty big deal.
I'm continuing to levitate the rest of the team over up onto the balcony.
All right. Cromwell.
I'd like to peer into the astral realms, into the room we're heading toward to try to get an idea of where this janitor is.
So you, it's a little fuzzy right now, because you don't know his astral signature. so you don't really know what you're looking for. You know that there are people in apartments, but you don't necessarily know what specific person you are trying to identify.
But I know
You know, like, the rough location, but it's hard to be exactly 100% sure this is the guy, because location is hard to judge when you're on the astral plane, because
right.
non-living things, it's like, how many floors is it?
Do I think when I get closer, it'll be easier to...
Probably. It'll be easier to, like, pinpoint that you are in the correct apartment, but again, you don't know who he is, so.
How close am I? Do I have
You're-
another turn before I get there? Or?
Yeah, you have at least 2 more. This is the first combat turn, so it'll be another one, and
okay.
then another one, and then you'll get there.
Then I'll stay in that astral.
Okay. Fang.
I'm still sprinting, right? I went to go. How far away am I from the guard post?
From the guard post, you're at the building's 20, like 30 yards.
I'm forever away, is what you're saying. I've never had to be a distraction without murdering people. This is really hard.
Technically, we don't need a distraction right now. Things are going pretty well.
Go! So, I'm gonna keep running towards, and I will actually do a action to run faster.
You're gonna sprint?
Yes, and I will continue screaming just because I know there are some people walking around the edge of, and I want to really get their attention.
Okay.
So a screaming, really tall person yelling generic Japanese words might get their attention.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's one of these things that the longer you're doing it for, the more they're going to think that this is a problem rather than just like some drunk person who threw a trash can.
Yeah.
The bigger you make it,
Oh,
the more likely you're pulling their attention.
Yes, that's what the goal is.
Yes. It'll take some time. Give me another performance. You're doing it again, so go ahead and roll 2 dice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes!
Oh!
2 hits!
Ah!
Sakamoto desu. Squid! No, that's not a Japanese word.
That is exactly what happened as Fang was running around the corner. How fast is your move?
It is, yep, right there. Because I'm sprinting 24 meters for every 3, so that was a performance. 8 meters per combat turn.
No. You run your agility times 4 in the whole combat turn. That's how far you can move. If You're running.
24.
24. Okay, so it'll take you about 1.5. You get to basically the corner.
Good, thank you.
All right. This doesn't do anything. You notice, mainframe, that something is like trying to figure out. It's like tracing back on those marks. So you roll willpower and sleaze to avoid getting noticed.
It's Ika is squid, Taco is octopus.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
4 hits.
Okay. You don't think they've tracked you back yet, but they might know that you're physically closer to this building than they would like.
IKA.
Okay. Spirit of Man.
Does nothing.
Okay. And mainframe.
I reboot my device.
All right. Cromwell, you have 1 more turn, and then everyone else go ahead and roll your initiative.
I'll say over to Calm Lake, you can remember the Ika is squid because the I is skinny and the T is wider, which is like an octopus is wider than a squid.
And that is what Cromwell does on his turn. All right, everyone, let's go down the line. Cromwell, what's your new initiative? Or we'll go the other way. Mainframe, what's your initiative?
20.
20. Mordecai.
28.
Fang.
24.
Elsie.
I'm using some edge to add a die.
Okay.
So that puts me at 18.
Cromwell.
28.
All right.
And the Spirit of Man is 25.
All right. Let's put these in order. And Cromwell, you're up first.
I peer in the apartment some more to try to get a better, like a sense, to try to get a better read on what's going on in there.
Okay. What in particular are you kind of looking for?
I really just want to know I'm looking for any life sign. I'm hoping there's only one in there, and if so, given that I know the room layout, which of the rooms this janitor's in. And I'll do this probably as an extended test over multiple terms. I got 0 hits.
So far,
the first
perfect.
time.
Mordecai.
Okay, just continue levitating them.
Okay. I really like that you're like, I'm gonna do this as an extended test. By the way, I got no hits.
I do want to keep astrally
Maybe I didn't
perceiving.
want it to be an extended test.
I do want to keep astrally perceiving so that if I notice the guards approaching us,
Yeah.
I can take action.
You do notice that they don't seem to be looking up, but like there is always a possibility that they might notice you guys floating in the air above them. Are they concealed currently?
We are both concealed,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
wearing
4-6,
my
right?
chameleon suit,
Yeah.
but I also have Elsie on my back.
Yes. Okay.
Conceal them.
All right. So they haven't seemed to have become concerned over here. Fang, as you kind of get to the corner, you'll see like a guard will like pop out of the guardhouse and be like looking down, like what the fuck is that screaming noise?
Good.
But they don't seem to do anything. They haven't
Great.
necessarily. You are not at all concealed.
Nope.
But they haven't decided to do anything yet.
I've decided to do something. Is it my turn?
No, it is the Spirited Man.
Spirit of Man does nothing.
Okay, it is Fang's turn.
Oh, great. I want to quick draw the Ares Alpha that I'm supposed to test because I'm remembering our second thing is, yeah, gun. So, I'd like to do a quick draw check.
Quick draw on an assault rifle. You may.
Because
Go ahead and try and quick draw.
Yep, and because I have a special holster, I only have to do 2.
Does your special holster fit assault rifles?
You know what? Let me double check.
Because your special holster may only be for pistols, not assault rifles.
You are very.
I could see Fang trying to jam an assault rifle.
You know what? It's very true. I think that's the.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume it cannot fit.
It's like a longsword holster.
Yeah, I guess. To be fair, I guess.
Also, does it have a single shot or a burst? Like, I don't remember what the fire modes are on it.
How rat-a-tat-tat-tat guns
Yeah.
work? AKs. They have 3 modes of fire.
Yeah.
Single fire, burst, and filato. And
Oh.
because it's a smart gun, I can change it on command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have SB, FA,
Yep.
and SB?
No,
they have
SA,
SA.
yeah,
Okay, they have SA. Okay, you can do that. I was like, you can't do the other ones because they're. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
We're just gonna.
I got
Rules lawyer there.
2 hits.
You
so,
do not succeed in
but-
drawing your weapon.
Oh, I wasn't done. Fang
Oh,
reaches
okay.
for it and it fumbles, but then is going to
Yeah.
use one of these points of edge to try
Yes.
to grasp it and hold it because it's like, oh, this is a Japanese gun. Oh, I see. And does not get the hit she needs.
Oh, really?
Yep. So
Okay.
instead of doing anything, she just takes out the gun and waves it at the guard.
Great. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Eco, taco, taco.
Mainframe.
My device is back up.
Yes.
I'd like to. Are the security guards, are their comm links on the host, or are they out in the public grid?
Give me a perception.
4 hits.
They're running on the Shiwase grid, but they're not connected to the host.
Okay, so just grid hopping will do it.
Yeah.
So I want to grid hop back to the Shiawase host.
Great.
Could you have done
I
something?
could have rolled like 9 more dice.
I assumed you were not rolling as many dice as you needed to for that quick draw.
It's
but
cool.
You know
It's
what?
cool. It happened. Fang doesn't get second chance.
Okay, what's your roll for the grid hop?
It doesn't have a roll there. It just
Oh,
says
you
blank.
roll. You basically do a brute force.
Oh.
You can use that to grid hop.
All right, and I'm running silence, so just noted there. Good. So we will. 3 hits.
You succeed. Okay.
Not an octopus, thank God.
They have a lot of tentacles.
They really do. It's a little grotesque.
More than one. It's more than one. Elsie.
I hear Fang having trouble over the comm, and I just
Takoyaki!
Iko, taco.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I know it's not going well. So I want to try to give Fang like a little pick me up, like a little inspirational. And so I say over my comm as I'm like clinging to Cromwell's back, and like I'm like keeping a watch out, right? Because I'm way up in the air, and I say over the comm, I say, Fang, look, you've been team distraction before. You can do this. You've got this. You can distract. You can wreak havoc. You can do things very well.
This might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I think it's roll leadership.
I have 5 hits.
All right, so this may not be how leadership applies, but this is how I'm gonna make it work. You have 5 dice that you can choose to use on whatever actions you want for the rest of this combat turn. So you have 5 extra dice that you can deal out to yourself. Use them wisely, Fang.
I don't think I will.
Nope. I'm pretty sure you're gonna blow them all on your first action.
And I wrap it up with, get your shit together. Oh my god.
It means you have to use the dice to get your shit together.
No, that was not in the contract.
All right, that puts us up at Cromwell.
Right, I'll use my turn to troll-splain to Fang. It's actually Ika. Iko is a 5th world video game character about a little boy who takes a princess around. Ika is a squid.
Okay. Mordecai.
Still levitating then.
On my punching guy, he's suspended in the
all
air.
right, Fang, as you are brandishing this AK-47, or this
Ares Alpha.
is it no, it's the new one, right?
It's the new one that
It's
you
the
gave me.
Mitsuhama Omega.
Oh, okay, that's not the name that's on this.
Yeah, I realize that. It's because it has the same stats.
Oh,
except
okay.
different. It is not exactly the same. It is an awesome prototype. All right. So as you're brandishing this weapon at them, the guard is going to yell something you cannot necessarily discern in Japanese.
Oh.
And you see appearing next to him is a Barghast. It comes out of the guardhouse, and they're both standing there, and he raises up his weapon, and he's just gonna shoot at you, because you're being an idiot.
This is police brutality.
But a distracting idiot.
Yeah, I'm
They're
doing
not
a good job.
police, they're security guards.
Our security.
But don't worry, they're gonna be nice first, and that one actually probably doesn't have a range on it. So they're gonna be mean first. All right.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. Do it. Team distraction does not pull back.
Roll your defense. Guys, I'm rolling pretty well right now, and I'm okay with it.
I noticed. Brag.
Oh, okay.
Full defense.
So,
Did you use your 5 dice?
I used a lot of dice. So, channeling everything else he said, and also thinking, Atika, not Iko. I'm going to take a moment given by the blessed otherworldly, and roll some misses, the things that I missed.
I'm gonna send a prayer up to the gods.
Oh yes, thank you.
Is that all your dice, or just most of them?
Most of them. I did not get many hits. There we go.
Yeah.
7.
Okay, you succeed in dodging that time. So they take a couple of shots at you, and you're like, whoop, corner.
Oh, I can take cover.
There are so many options that you have, so many, and these are still the ones that you have chosen.
You'd better thank the bear gods what twitches in the universe for that one.
Fang.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Unless the Spirit of Man's gonna do anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Good job. I think Fang is going to take a breath, is going to level her very new, still tested gun at the guy. And I'm going to take that moment, I'm going to use the leadership that I got, but then I'm also going to just try to shoot the hat off his head without murdering him.
So are you doing a called shot to the
I am
hat on
doing
his head?
No, I changed my mind. Do a cold shot to his gun to try to cut it out
Okay,
of.
so that is actually a separate thing. You can shoot it out of his hand. I think you still take the -4.
Yeah.
But blast out of hand. And if you succeed, then the object will land.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
Ah! Oh my goodness. 3.
Okay.
Wait. I know, but
Nope.
I didn't guess. Okay.
All right. Did you glitch?
I have to roll my one.
Yep.
No. But I'll see. It didn't. It's not working. They're so fast in Japan. They're so fast.
We're making a lot of generalizations from a very small set of data.
I agree. This is not great, guys. My apologies to anyone who might be viewing us from viewing this.
Unless you're a prisoner guard on Yomi Island, and then I mean it, screw you.
Yeah, screw you, Japan.
Can we
For
say
God's sake, we're still here!
All right, the Barghast, the dog, having seen you, is going to kind of. You're what?
tiny?
1, 2, 3.
Did you describe yourself as tall?
Yeah, so it's going to move a little bit closer, and then it is going to howl at you.
Oh.
It's going to howl at you. So you defend with your intuition and real willpower.
Goodbye, guys. 1.
Oh! Yeah! Oh! Yeah, it hit you.
It's okay. I'm the best distraction, guys. The best.
Yeah, dead body's really distracting.
So it's just a growl.
It probably won't kill me.
It's
Like,
a
And
multiple
I also want to make the point that just because it growled does not mean all of Japan growls.
Yeah.
It's fact.
So,
Yeah, good point.
okay, so your reaction
Yes.
and your agility, I got a lot of net hits.
Wait, reaction and agility.
So let me tell you what happens
Okay.
before you may want to decide to use some edge to try and defend better.
Okay.
Because your reaction and your agility both go down by 7 points.
Both of them.
Yes.
That would mean my agility is -1.
So then you are paralyzed.
Forever?
For
Look at her grinning.
5 plus 7 is 12 combat turns.
What? So, I feel like I should try again.
Please try again.
If you would like to spend 2 points of edge, you can reroll your misses and then also add your edge score to your pool.
Yeah, but my edge score is nothing.
Okay, then that won't help you.
So, I will. How many hits did I get before?
You got 3, I think.
3. But I only roll 7 dice.
So you get to reroll 4.
It's fine. Team distraction!
Oh, so it doesn't go down by that much. Sorry, it would go down slightly less.
I got 0 more hits.
0 more hits. Which, don't worry, I forgot that it says per net hit, so you only go down by 4 on each of your stats.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that's only for 9 combat turns.
Oh, good.
And then they come back at a rate of 1 per combat turn.
Great. You know what's gonna happen
Yeah.
now? Fang's gonna distract in the other direction.
You don't need,
You need,
what
like,
is it,
Barghast.
reaction and agility?
Yeah, but it's gonna be more like this. Because there's no more agility left.
Are either of your reaction or is agility at 0?
No.
Okay, then you are not paralyzed. They do drop to 0. You become
Yeah,
paralyzed.
I'm booking it now.
Barghasts are great.
Barghasts are not
Um,
great.
Mainframe.
I've grid hopped back into the Shiawase sort of corporate. It's a like a little area. I'm running silent from before. I would like to see. Do I already see the
You can identify the three comm links, and they all have a smart link system. So you would be able to either break their comm link, which would reduce the effectiveness of their gun, or specifically break their gun, depending on which you would like to attack.
I would like to target the 3 comm links.
Yeah, you can do
nice
that.
little match set.
Yeah.
I am going to continue to run silently.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the -2 to my dice pool on that. So it's. Oh my goodness! I have never seen that many of those before. I got 9 hits, but I think my limit is 7. So I got 7 hits.
Okay.
And I am going to roll for my glitchy thing now.
Well, your net hits on all of them are 4.
Great. And I did not glitch. So 4 hits plus the 2 from the Warhammer plus my 7 attack is 13 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, you straight up brick. So there are 3. So you brick this one. Let me place some markers for you. So the one that's red, you've bricked the comm link. Let's see the other one. They are not. You do 13 damage?
You gave me this Warhammer. It's great. Mainframe is like, she's pumped, and I assume that the program manifests.
It's a giant
Warhammer when I don't turn it into little ninja stars. So I'm like Mario and Donkey Kong. This is great. Are they all? Are they all bricked?
They only rolled their own defense, and they don't have that. They can't take that much matrix damage.
And they're not octopuses. Octopi? Octopuses?
Taco.
Takoyaki.
Or they might be Ika, as I've learned today.
Okay, so you bricked 3 comm links. Good work. Elsie.
I say over as I'm perched on Krami's back and I'm still I'm waiting to get to that window.
You have, like, now you're at, like, 25 or so meters in the air. Like, you have a better view below you.
Okay.
If you wanted to try and spot the guard again, or look at, like, you can see the guard now, like, doing that you're high enough, you can just see them.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
There's a guard and a barghast, so,
I see alright. I got 2 hits.
Great. Yes, you are able to target them.
Oh. But I glitched.
On your perception, you can't tell which one is the barghast and which one is the person. They both just look like black blobs to you. You're like, I know, I might know which one I'm shooting at.
Okay, but where are they?
They're probably about here-ish right now.
Okay, perfect.
And you guys are about over here.
And
gonna
I
stack
say to Krami, I'm like, hey Krami,
Not to scale.
I see something. There's some sort of security I'm seeing.
You want to do
I know
anything
what it
with that knowledge? Do you want to do anything with that knowledge?
I'll
let you all take it out.
I say over the comm. So Mordechai, how well would you deal with like a kickback from a gun while you're levitating us?
I wouldn't have a problem levitating you, but I'm pretty sure the jig would be up right away.
Okay, thanks for the info.
You can feel free to consider that as more than just an informational disclosure, but also a suggested course of action, or even a suggested course of inaction.
Oh, okay, no, it's cool. I'll just go buff in the bathroom.
Whatever works.
I think they're on it. I don't know. Anyway.
So,
I think she You learned that in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you talked a lot. So.
I would let. Okay. Is that? Did I use it up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Cromwell.
I'd like to take
Are you continuing your extended sensing test? Did you give up on that?
I'm going to eventually, but I've got a new concern. Is bar gas. I want to take a stim, like one of my blank stim patches I use to stick tags to people.
Okay.
And I want to stick it into one of my ears to try and block out any bar gas sounds. In hopes that will reduce the effect of it somewhat.
It will definitely reduce the effectiveness of their paralyzing howl.
I don't know why I'm doing 2 turns. My eventual objective is to put 2, 1 over my comm link and 1 in my other ear.
Okay.
And Elsie can do the talking.
Okay. Great, that's what Cromwell did. Mordecai, it's your turn.
So I hear the howl of the bar guest, and I can kind of tell from over the comm that things are not going so great for Fang. So I sort of heave a sigh, and I look at the spirit of man. I say, help her out.
Aww.
There goes another service, but...
Yeah.
All right. Fang, the lieutenant is gonna take a shot at you,
Okay.
or the guard.
That's okay. That's fair. Like I
You
don't.
there? You still brandish an AK?
Yeah.
His dog took care of some of it.
There's no fair in the shadows. There's such thing as right or wrong. It's only
the
darkness. Am I rolling? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you account for the fact that your agility
No.
and your reaction are lower?
Just take some misses out. To
Yeah.
compensate for
Well, I'll take a little bit of both. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Cause I take away 4. I'll take away 3.
He hits you. All right.
Okay.
You need to defend against resist 8 stun damage.
I can do that. I can do that.
Armor piercing -2.
Still can do that. Being more like a troll every day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, what gun does he use? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just an HK 227.
Yeah. So it hits.
They're rubber bullets, which is why
Yeah.
it's stun damage.
They all ping against the
You get like
the armor
Yeah,
or in the helmet. Cool. But she stumbles, but nothing can deter her in her fear of running away.
great. All right. Spirit of Man.
So quick question. Could the spirit of man see the bar guest from where he's at if he were to like go up into the air, like 12 meters?
Are you guys like? Are you like?
We're back
over-
there, yeah.
No, because
Okay.
the building is like 20 stories.
Okay. Well, no, I wasn't sure if the could
Probably
what
not,
the
no.
what the actual distances are like. But okay, so he then is going to dematerialize and vanish onto the astral plane
Okay.
for his action.
And Fang.
So, Fang's gonna take this moment to she just got yelled at by our Bargas, which causes like she stumbles and thoughts from a couple months ago just start pulling in her head, just being like, do you want to die from this? She hears Cromwell's voice ringing in her head, and she takes a breath and goes around that corner and attempts to compose herself because she does want to live a little bit longer. And just
Really thought that sentence was gonna end with "she does want to die."
I just really it's like take a what are we gonna do? And just try to push out all that loosey goosiness all over her. And she got a 0
It's on a
in her
composure test.
But she does take that moment to try to think about it.
Okay.
And can she also take cover? Is that possible? Around that corner?
Yeah. Well, if you moved around the corner, you
Oh, you did?
have good cover.
Okay.
I assumed when you said she goes around the corner,
Yeah.
that was you moving around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not giving myself cover rolls.
You have it now. You didn't
Oh,
have it before.
Oh, good. I have it now.
Yeah, you're uncovered now. The Barghast, on that, is gonna kind of come around and try and get like a growl at you and look at you, and it like raises its hackles and its eyes seem to go brighter, and it doesn't howl this time, but it just sort of growls, and there's this low grumble in its throat that's attempting to instill fear in your psyche.
Okay.
So logic and willpower.
Oh, my favorite. Fang's gonna take that moment of discomposure she made earlier and take a breath and refortify and be like, it's just a magic dog.
Just a magic
Just a magic dog.
Just a magic dog. And get the same.
How many hits?
Still one.
Okay, so Fang is now terrified of
Yes.
the just a magic dog, and is now compelled to run away sloppily because her
Yeah.
reaction and agility is lower.
Yeah.
And just keep running
Okay.
for the next 3 combat turns.
Okay.
That is your only goal. You
Okay.
are afraid of this dog.
Great.
Mainframe.
This has been the best day ever.
She should stop playing with the Warhammer. She knows this, but she's feeling pretty good about things. I know statistically it's probably going to break at some point, but she wants to attack the guns.
Okay.
All 3 of them. She would like quietly. She's still going to run silently, but she wants to attack the guns. I get one of the. That's not hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. 6.
Net hits are 2.
And let me check for glitchy glitch. So you said net hits were what? 2. Great. So that's 7 plus 2 plus 2 is what is that? That's 11.
Okay.
11 damage.
This one is still working. That one is bricked. And this one is still working.
Which
But
ones
they-
are bricked?
Let me switch up these ones.
Oh.
So red is bricked.
So the one on our side of the building is bricked.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Cromwell.
We are still hovering. I try to astrally peer once again in the building. I interrupted my extended test, so I assume I just
Start again.
peer again. 1 hit.
All right. There's people in the building. Mordecai.
I continue with the levitation.
Okay. The lieutenant doesn't seem to do anything. Now that the distraction has been taken care of, he goes back in to his little guardhouse and like whistles at his dog. The dog goes running. Spirit of Man.
So the spirit of man is going to. Are they back in the guardhouse now?
The dog is not. The person is.
Okay, so he's going to materialize. He wants to stay hidden,
Okay.
but where he can still get line of sight on the dog.
Okay.
So that's going to be his action for the turn.
Okay. Fang.
Fang's gonna start running, as she should, and as she runs, her breath starts to get just more like heavy and exhausted, and she fears. As she's doing this, tears start to go to her eyes, and through the comlink, it's just I can't fucking do anything right after all this. I'm sorry guys, I can't do it. And you hear the comm turn off.
I think I broke Fang.
But the run is still really messy. It's like you know how when runners run, they're very like this. They're streamlined. They're focused. This is a panicked run. It's a little bit wobbly. There's she like leans against the bus stop and pushes off, almost stumbling. It's like horror movie run, and not Fang run.
The Barghast is going to follow its master and go back into the guard building. And that ends this combat turn. So we're on combat turn 3. So everyone reroll initiative.
Oh, nice initiative roll for nothing.
It's alright, I'm spinning mine floating.
yeah, it's fair.
Cromwell.
32.
Mordecai.
31.
Spirit of Man.
20.
Fang.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. 23.
Fang.
28.
Elsie.
Thanks to my edge, 20.
Mainframe.
21.
Alright, Cromwell.
How close to the building are we?
You will reach the balcony at the end of this combat turn.
Into this, then I continues to astrally perceive in the building.
Okay.
I reduce it by 1 dice, but I add it.
You take 1 die out each turn. Yeah, and then you add it together.
No hits. Oh, wait. Still no hits. So still 1 hit.
Mordecai.
Still levitating her.
Okay. Fang.
Fang is still running.
I can also pause here. Is anyone going to choose to do anything significant before you guys reach the building?
The spirit of man is gonna do
Okay.
something.
Okay.
I would. Well, not.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure, because otherwise I'll pass. But we'll continue down the line. Spirit of Man.
The spirit of man.
Fang, you're running.
I was narratively there was more, but it's cool. I'll keep running till next turn. It's fine.
The spirit of man is going to use influence on the dog. He's
Okay.
These are sustained powers that are on Fang, and so the dog has the capability to drop them if the dog so chooses, and so he's going to influence the Barghest into thinking, You've done really good. Your job is over, and you deserve a treat no matter what.
Okay.
And that's against willpower and logic. 5 hits.
Your net hits are 2. So the dog is like, huh? And it like sits and like looks at the owner like, clearly I should be getting treat now. Like, treat now? Treat now. Now treat. And Fang feels that the effects of the paralyzing howl are starting to wane, and the fear is kind of subsiding. It's still there. Yeah. Your stats are going to return at 1 per combat turn.
Okay.
And you're like psychologically probably still afraid, but not compelled to run.
No.
Treat. Mainframe. There are no more. There are 2 guns to break. Sorry.
Yeah, she's power tripping at this point. This 3-target thing is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so. I mean, we had a rough start with the octopus, but it's fine. So I would like to target. There's nothing else to target but the 2 guns, right? So I'll just target the 2 things. Still running silently. And this was less exciting. I only got 3.
You did not succeed.
And I have to roll for the thing.
Yeah. You miss on both.
It did not glitch. But it was dramatic because it spun on the red for a second, and then it did not.
I want it so bad.
Statistically, this can only end in failure.
Elsie.
I say over my comm to Mordecai.
So you also have another point of edge.
Oh.
I think you might have 2. Yes, you do. You should have
2
4
total? Or?
Somebody passed you a note in study hall.
Yeah, they did.
I say to Mordecai, Mordecai, I'm really sorry for yelling at you earlier and making the bathroom comment. Sometimes I bring my click voice to places I shouldn't bring it, and I forget who I'm around. But I wanted to let you know, I think you're doing a great job. This concealment spell is awesome. and you are like owning it. We are so lucky to have you on the team that I just want to let you know how important and badass you are.
Yeah, whatever. Just try to get the job done this time.
Was that a leadership or is it just okay?
Yes, I'm trying to inspire him.
Okay, roll your leadership.
Actually, I've rejected you as a leader, and you didn't get me on the previous roll. And once you fail to get someone to convince them to accept you as a leader,
Yep, you can't take no dice.
That is true.
Do it again.
You get nothing for her. Nothing from her. No help. No joy.
Fine, I'll just cling to my troll and wait.
Cromwell.
I try another check.
Wait,
To be fair, even my one's enough to perceive somebody. It's just probably a matter of proximity. At this point,
Yeah, some
I'm
of
just
it you're getting
more-
closer. It also is there are people in this building and you don't know exactly which person you're looking for.
I now have 2 hits, which
Great. You feel very much like once you are on the balcony, you will be able to tell which room they are in. Once you are that close, and you can get one more hit, you will have a pretty good lockdown on where they are.
All right, but I'm using my next combat turn to do that.
Perfect. Mordecai.
Just same thing.
Fang.
Fang has made it across the street away from the building and goes into a nearby alleyway. It smells of just probably cat litter from the cat cafe. She just like sits next to the dumpster, takes off her helmet. It's covered in
A
sweat.
cat comes over and sits on her lap.
As she's doing that, she reaches inside the inner pocket of her jacket and pulls out a really old badge. It says Night Errant on the top, and she just like holds it and it's like, what?
Fang, are you there?
Spirit of man.
Fang.
Mordecai doesn't get that. That's off.
Spirit of man vanishes back onto the astral plane.
Great. Mainframe.
Mainframe wants to make it rain warhammers. She wants them to fall from the sky of the Matrix. So she's going to do it again. Running silently. 3 hits.
She misses. On both of them.
And I will roll the glitchy glitch. 4.
So disappointed every time you don't roll that one.
I know you are.
Elsie.
Since somebody doesn't want to take my apology or my inspiring words, I just grumble under my breath about family and teamwork and working together and delay.
I'm with you, Miss Elsie.
Wait, are they there yet?
They get there at the end of the combat turn. So, Cromwell, you gonna do anything?
I make my last check, which is a hit.
Great.
And so I have 3
Figured
hits.
out that they are in this room.
All right, I stop actually perceiving so I can actually...
In the bedroom. At least you think, because it looks like they're lying down. Not Elsie, Mordecai.
I'm just levitating him.
Go, Fang.
I'm just gonna grip the badge harder and try a composure test.
Okay.
Because right now, her eyes are blurry, which is odd for a cyborg, and it's because there's water in them.
Is she leaking fluid?
I'm
Like
leaking fluid out of my eye sockets. One.
Is she gonna rust?
Might.
I think you need more hits than one.
Yep, so it might be an extended test at this point.
Yep. Spirit of man.
Spirit of man is he's
gone,
just
gone?
hanging out on
Okay.
the astral plane.
Mainframe.
Mainframe is...
She's on a roll.
She's forgotten a little bit about the mission. She just really wants to make it rain hammers now. It's all she can think about.
Not adequate.
That was 2 hits. Her obsession is not not serving her
unhealthy.
well.
It is unhealthy.
2.
All right, and that concludes everyone except Cromwell and Mordecai, who will have one more action.
Yep. Still just
Do anything.
I'm patient. I was born patient.
Cromwell.
I just prepare to land as quietly as possible.
Great. And that brings us to the quiet landing. So quiet, so stealthy, very quiet. just like chasing wabbits. Their feet land gently on the balcony. No alarms go off. The proximity wires have been disabled. So they are on the balcony.
All right.
And at this point, unless we want to stay in initiative, I'm going to take us out of initiative, just for speed.
All right. At this point, I'm using my microtransmitter, which is just small throat noises to communicate over the comm with Elsie.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Really?
Have you looked in the door right there?
There is no one else in the apartment.
Is there a lock on the door to the balcony?
It appears to be locked, but there is no lock on the outside of the door.
So no way to.
It's one of those that like you can't lock it from the outside. Like someone could lock you out. Yeah, you know, it's like it's a balcony door.
So there's no way to pick it from the outside.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, mission's off.
We were so sneaky.
Then I could
It's
try.
just like a latch door.
I could cut our way in.
I mean, it's also not that strong. It's not a security door.
Right.
It's like
So I've already got
glass
my torch
balcony
out.
Door.
I just want to torch because I do that fairly quietly.
That lock portion, like the bolt where we lock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll use the mini welding torch to just try to torch the latch part. Yeah.
And I'm going to ready my Tefani needler.
Beautiful. So you kind of draw this like nice line, and then you can give the door a little push, and it'll swing. You give it a push, and you're like, this isn't working, and then you pull it. And you realize that it's a pull door. It opens from the inside. So you pull the door open. And have access. The lights are out. The apartment is dim. You see like a Tritio screen that's just kind of like showing a newsreel or like background programming, but the volume is really low right now. Just like kind of this dull whisper. There's like empty takeout containers, and pizza boxes, and they probably have that there. And nothing like it looks unkempt and messy and kind of hovel-like almost within what should be objectively a somewhat nice apartment.
It's like new money.
And you see there's a door here that you can see from where you are.
I put on my respirator preemptively.
Okay.
Good order. All right. You first. Well, how about I first? You do the talking. Just so you know, I can't hear a thing.
Not at all true. You can in fact hear pretty much just fine.
I mean, you can take those off your ears.
Can I? Is it like it's not blocking my ear holes at all?
Not really. It's like doing this. So like it's a little dull to listen to.
I've got my face like that might help.
I mean, it could. It's probably not going to help you against a paralyzing howl, but it does make people's voices muffled.
All right.
Works. Sounds great to me.
It succeeds in making your life generally harder.
I try the door very quietly.
It opens silently.
Who's in it? Tell me.
All right, I'll step in first.
So the lights are also out in this room. There is nothing really. There is a bed, and there is an individual who appears to be sleeping in said bed.
Does Elsie recognize the individual?
Do you have a low light vision or anything like that on your attack?
I should. Where is it?
I mean, presuming you showed the picture to everyone.
Yeah, I have
Cromwell would
thermographic
recognize
and vision and his
Yeah.
on my phone.
So you put your goggles
Pull
on.
my goggles off my forehead.
And yeah, they look like the person that you saw in the picture. You have to get like a little closer because they're like.
All right, look. If we take him out sleeping, he's got CFD. I don't know if we could go to contact, and I don't even know if Narcojet works on someone with CFD. So we could wake him up and try to talk to it or him or them or whatever's in his brain. The tiny little robots in his brain, we try to talk to him, or we take him out the unconscious way, and we have to touch him.
It's diplomacy or a grab and bag.
Take a bag.
They said that the human part was probably willing, but I don't know about the CFD part.
I don't either. I don't know. What if he sounds the alarm?
Does he have a comm link on him? People sleep with their comm links on.
I don't know if you could tell. I guess give me like a matrix perception.
This is great.
To look around on the
Computer
grid
and intuition, just
Oh,
so you know.
so
Computer and
intuition minus what?
see what you see.
When it.
You can't really tell. There's just too many icons floating around.
No,
It's
I actually
kinda
just
hard.
wanted to physically look at him
Oh,
see
you
if
don't
he's
see
wearing
one.
a comm link.
You don't see one on him.
Okay.
Doesn't mean he doesn't have one in his head. Lots of corpse do.
Yeah, he's a janitor.
Does Elsie think it's safe to touch him?
It really depends on how paranoid Elsie is about what kind of CFD he would have. She knows like
Right.
they're not all the same. Just like the types of cancer are all very different. The really virulent one, it's probably not that. Given, like, if you want to give me a logic and intuition for how likely you can deduce his contagion status.
5.
So Elsie has had some time while riding on the back of Cromwell to like think this out and be like, okay, he has been working for periods of time. He probably hasn't had CFD. Like, if he's had it and he's really contagious, there would have been some sort of news about another outbreak of CFD in this city. And so it's most likely that whatever form he has is going to be contagious, like either through like direct contact with bodily fluids, or it may even be one of those that you have to just like have the nanites put in your system through some sort of procedure, like if you had cyberware implanted. So like it's probably not the kind where if you touch him you'll get it, but you may not want to make out with him.
He's lying on a bed.
Yes.
Don't make the wrong choice.
Would you call it a bedspread, a duvet?
There is a beautiful quilt on his bed.
Oh, great. Grab and bag.
All right.
All right. So,
Should we experiment?
Do you want a narco or do you want a bliss?
What?
I don't think bliss is a good idea.
Yeah, bliss doesn't really knock you out. It just makes you real happy.
which is fine.
As far as I know,
I want him
CFD
compliant.
doesn't cause any immunity to this. Let's hope it works. I set both grenades down.
Oh, these are the special grenades.
And do I have to have line of sight?
No, they're wireless link. Remember the point of them is
Yes.
like if you turn the
Right.
wireless off, then the directional can't be controlled.
I set them both down, right in front of his face.
Mainframe 3.
And I say, let's step into the other room. There's 2 doorways to this room.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, there's only
just
one.
All right. I say, let's step out for just a minute.
I just got a terrible feeling. Like a chill down my spine.
All
What
right.
can I do? What, do you need help?
Do you need a hug?
I feel like the troll is about to set off grenades.
What? I turned my comm off.
Cromwell, what's going on up there?
I'm just experimenting. Nothing. Just doing the job.
Experimenting with what? What are you guys doing?
Okay, so Cromwell sets the 2 grenades in front of his face,
Yes.
and then
a little bit back. You know, I don't want the pen to like poke his eye out. So, a foot back or so.
yeah, just like on his chest, like
All
right
right.
here.
Like NyQuil. Or
Yeah.
the spray.
Yeah, like one over here and like one right here. Just in case he rolls his head over, you know.
Miss Elsie, would you mind leaving your goggles in here so we can get a good look at what's happening inside
Yep.
the room?
And we're still wearing our respirators on.
Yeah. Point. Just so you know, you may want to take this gas mask. I hands my gas mask to you.
Okay.
We shut the door. Is there air holes in the?
Yeah, I mean there's like a gap underneath the door.
I'll look around for something to wedge in there.
You can take like a
Well,
sofa
the end
cushion.
of it goes off. Like we've got enough
they
per
hot?
cubic foot to fill the room and then knock him out probably.
I'm more worried about us
Oh.
getting it. So, all right, and then I triggers them both. I use the because it's experimental. I can control the direction.
Yep.
I have them both aim right at his face.
Great.
Now, Cromwell has bad luck, which means a 1 or a 2 is a glitch,
What?
And you have to roll twice because you're using 2
and I have
grenades.
to roll twice, which is why I use 2 grenades. At least one of them should go off in the right direction.
What if one of them explodes?
They're not exploding grenades. They're narcotic grenades.
Under normal circumstances.
Well, look, our employer gave us the grenades. If they don't perform as intended, that's their on them, not me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, sure.
1 glitch, 1 success.
So the one success like slowly like releases like a burst of gas, and you hear like the snoring sound becomes louder. Like clearly this person just took it to defend against these grenades. Yoshida is thoroughly unconscious at this point, not even just sleeping. The other grenade, the one that glitches, you just hear this like beep 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 beep, and then like the grenade like takes off and just starts spinning in the air and like bounces around the room, and then it explodes in the air in a cloud, and some shards like land around the room, and the room is just full of narcojet gas that's gonna take a little while to clear, and also the smoke alarm goes off.
Ah, there it is.
And sprinklers start.
All right, why don't you give me the gas mask?
I give you the gas mask.
Okay,
I put on my respirator.
I'll recommend waiting on the balcony. I'll put on
Go
the
wait
gas
on the
mask.
balcony.
I get an airtight type seal.
Yep.
I go in. I wrap him up in the quilt.
Yep.
And I haul him out like a carpet roll.
Great.
Do I still think they're going to be able to sneak out by my levitating them down at this point?
Probably. I mean, it's a
Okay.
smoke alarm that's
Damn
gone
it, there's
off.
2 guards
Okay.
down there.
Like the sprinklers have started in this room, and so they'll probably like.
So it's
someone-
not like the whole building has gone up on alert.
No. It's a smoke alarm. It's not
Okay.
like a other. It's not a.
Yes.
What is that sound over the comms?
But you do notice there's like a blinking on the matrix.
What?
So
I-
they are going to like go in and set up maybe some sort of people like fire department might be on their way.
Oh, what the frag did you guys do?
Hey, I think this is going pretty well.
Is that a smoke alarm? Can you
I
silence
turn
it?
my comm back on and I say, okay, we have a guard and a dire wolf down there that needs to be dealt with.
They don't
You
know
could've
that we're here, I
Rolled a
think.
grenade at them, but no, had to use 2 on his face.
We have plenty of things.
Yes.
Most of them more lethal.
It was required for the mission. Everyone reminded me multiple times.
To be clear, we are still stealth at this point.
Right.
Yep.
So here's what I do.
Yes.
I'm on the balcony. I says Mordecai to infec. On the balcony, I've got the package. Smoke alarm's going off. I reckon guards are incoming any minute now, but they don't necessarily know it's intruders.
They don't necessarily know it's intruders.
All right,
And
it should
on that
take me-
note, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Go enjoy yourself for a few minutes. You certainly will.
Time to use my edge when we come back. All of it.
All of it.
I've used all my edge and.
Shiawase is happy.
We are the heart of the imperial state. We are the spirit of Nihon Teikoku, and we have been attacked. The honorless Eta have attempted to sully our empire, and we cannot abide these actions. All will bear witness as our enemies fall to the flames of our revenge. Shiawase is glory.
Whoa, what's up everybody? I have absolutely nothing to say about that video you just watched. I know nothing about it No comment whatsoever, but I want to welcome all of our new viewers and all of the wonderful new follows we've been getting tonight and say, welcome to Hyper RPG. This is a premium live streaming channel where we do all sorts of fun stuff like giant role-playing games. We do like developer interviews. We have a giant battle mech show where we blow the shit out of stuff on Friday nights. It's a lot of fun. You guys should definitely check it out. Go over to our YouTube/HyperRPG. Check out all the videos, all that kind of stuff. If you're enjoying Shadowrun, I would also suggest maybe sticking around after this show and checking out our corporate wars. Now, one of the cool things we do on this channel is that we have a Discord set up where when you subscribe, if you're a fan of Shadowrun, you know about all the different corporations and stuff. When you subscribe, you get to join our Discord and join one of the 10 corporations that we have represented. And in that corporation, you get to work as a team to spend action points and gain market value. Go to straylogic.com/HRPG. Check out that website. That is some seriously deep shit we've got going on in our metagame. And right after this, we roll for it. And that video you just saw has to do a little bit with all the wonderful stuff that is in store tonight. And I'm gonna make an executive call as Space Dragon. Your stuff has to be turned in. Like now. Now. Anna's asking for it. You got to get it to her right now. Okay? Understand? That's how this is going to work. I will be rolling the dice tonight, and then after that, I've got Honesty Hour with Ryan. Ryan is one of our new employees. We're going to talk to him a little bit and then answer a bunch of questions. We've got a bunch of new shows coming up on the channel, like our Valiant RPG show, our Paizo show that's called The Gauntlet. We're going to be at PaizoCon this weekend testing out the mechanics of that show. Basically, it's American Gladiator meets Pathfinder with a leaderboard and a roguelike dungeon. It's like going to the Ren Fair and American Gladiator at the same time. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really awesome. But I wanted to thank everybody for watching tonight and for following. Every little bit helps. For all you guys that are watching and lurking in the chat, for one, if you're a lurker, say hello. Say hello when we're on this little break and they're getting refreshed in there, and our community would like to say hello back to you. We really appreciate you guys watching and following the channel, subscribing, all that wonderful stuff. Now, if we hit a certain goal, our next big goal is 950 subscribers. When we get to 950 subscribers, we'll be doing a Shadowrun giveaway. We have a Shadowrun starter kit. We've got Shadowrun books, 5th edition, all that good stuff. That will be our 950 subscriber giveaway. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. Throw us a follow if you can, and stick around. We're going to throw a couple more videos your way, and then be right back with some more Shadowrun.
Unser Unternehmen setzt unter der Führung des großen Drachen Lofür seinen profitablen Erfolgskurs auf vielen wichtigen Märkten fort. Verstärken Sie unser führendes Management. Seda Group. Immer einen Schritt voraus.
Hello, Twitch. Welcome back to Death from Above for the Friday game. As you can see, the board is apparent, and mechs will be getting destroyed and ruining each other's day tonight.
Look, we have a code of honor out here. I know you're far away from home, but we do things in a certain way.
Wait, and y'all gonna be squished real quick. Real quick.
Arr!
Arr!
It's because we're so.
A lot of drugs right now, asswipe. I'm gonna come right over there, take whatever the hell that.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Trivia Hops on Hyper RPG, the first trivia show on this network. On our first day of production.
Everybody's gone out of their mind.
My answer is fuck you. Team number 2, take a drink.
There you go, you got this. You're good. You're good. That's better than mine. That's better than mine, chicken.
All right, that's the time. Musicals, negative point. Once again, we are completely off the rails. Off the rails.
As the world fell, each of us in our own way was broken. It was hard to know who was more crazy. Me or everyone else.
Welcome back to Shadowrun Corporate Sins. I hope you enjoyed your break. We certainly did. That makes it sound like we don't want to be here. That is not true. We want to be here. Still feel like I'm being insincere. All right, let's jump into our action. So we had Cromwell holding a swaddled Yoshida Kazuko. Whew, names are difficult. Yoshida Kazuko in his beautiful hand-quilted heirloom quilt that now has several pockmarks in it thanks to an exploded experimental grenade. And Elsie is waiting on the balcony, and everyone else is doing their thing. So let's go straight to Cromwell and his decision-making process.
Right, decision made. I run, I grab Elsie, and I leap. And I leap from the balcony.
Christ.
And I say,
Seriously?
Mordecai, catch me.
Oh my... Eagle!
No, it's not eagle, because there's...
Oh, sorry, yeah. Wait, is he trying to do, are we trying to do
I've got a carpet bagged
landing in... Is there hay?
janitor here, and I've got Elsie, in this hand.
I seriously...
We're doing a leap of faith, right? There's that
that's
bale
what
of
this
hay.
I seriously contemplate what I want to do versus what I should do before using the levitate spell that's already on them to keep them from hitting the ground. And I grip my teeth and say, stealth mode into the comm link as I levitate them the rest of the way.
To be fair, that was incredibly quiet. It was not a yell, it was a...
Mine was a medium volume squeal because I was taken by surprise.
So you guys free fall about 10 meters before Mordecai gets you in his spell. And then I sort of assume maybe this time you levitate them a little farther out and then down.
I levitate
across
them
the street.
all the way over to where Mainframe 3 and I are. And,
Great.
we all rejoin together.
So the four of you have the guards seem to be distracted by, in fact, the fire alarm that has gone off. So that seemed to have worked in your favor. And there's like streams of smoke billowing out of that window, just sort of drifting off into the air. And you see the guards seem to be converging here, and then there's some people that seem to be milling about. So this street has become busier with people. It may even be easier to blend in, unless of course you do have someone wrapped up in a quilt. But there seems to be this kind of like general milling about like what's happening. Is the fire alarm going off? Is the building on fire? Are we all gonna die? And there's at least one person wailing that it's the end of days.
We're still concealed.
I'm glad that Japan is very similar to how our metro.
There's someone like wrapped in a towel, and they're like, "Fuck! I just took a shower." Who burnt their popcorn again? Dorm rooms. And so you are collected on the far side of the street, and Fang is petting a cat angrily.
No, she's definitely pushed the cat away. Just completely, just like this. Quiet. Deep breaths, quiet sobs, a lot of cursing and Orzat.
Do you want to give me another composure test?
I do. Do you want? I didn't know I was supposed to do the extended one. Do you want me to just do the extended one really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't count.
Do we see Fang there?
No, Fang is in a different alleyway.
3 and just not a glitched.
Okay.
Just
so it takes you a while, but Fang kind of regains herself. She like, the cat made her angry in a different way, so she could rechannel her anger into hating Japan.
Yeah, Japan sucks. Big Papa likes cats more than me. And then everyone, now she's just like talking to the cat to get better, because she's like, you're so stupid. You don't even like, you're probably like Eco and not Ika. And just like.
Is your comeback on yet?
No, not yet.
Does anyone know where Fang is?
As soon as I see them, I assume we start heading back and trying to blend in. But I do say, mainframe, I don't know if this smoke has a comm leak on him, but we might want to break anything on him. In case you like bricking. I hear you like bricking.
I do. I feel badly that we're destroying his things. Can I just turn it off? I would like to use chaotic.
Yeah, you can give me a look at him. Give me a perception and see what you see.
4 hits.
For now, what you see is he has a comm link. It does appear to be implanted. So you could shut down. I think that's an option that you have.
Yeah, I have a reboot device, but I could control the device and turn it off, theoretically.
Yeah.
So I'll just do a control device test.
Okay.
That's 6 hits.
You succeed. You are able to turn off his comm link.
It's off.
Can he turn it back on?
Yes.
I mean, did you successfully make him unconscious?
Oh, pretty successfully.
Yeah, it
I'm
takes
pretty sure.
a while to wear off.
You guys, I never thought I'd say this, but we actually performed a successful extraction.
We are standing in a.
without-
Yeah. Can we just get back to the capsule hotel? Can we just like adjourn from the streets?
I'm really worried that you're gonna jinx us.
What's a jinx?
It's when you say something and you're like happy, and then because you said it, something terrible goes wrong.
All I'm saying
Let's
is
go to the hotel. What were you gonna say?
I carry him. I'll just. Is it clearly like a body in a quilt?
It's not clearly a body in a quilt.
Like pretty big. Can I kind of put him in my coat?
Oh my god.
And like under my arm?
Don't touch him, no.
Not really.
I want to. Anybody who like pays attention to us, I'm just going to say in Japanese to them, my friend got so drunk. He can't handle sake.
I just, I'll try to sneak back as well as I can, keeping the dark alleys and shadows and...
The conceal definitely helps you out, and it does help if you avoid the large crowd of people around the front of the building, and go through alleyways and shadows, like a good Shadowrunner does. Give me your performance just to see how convincing you are at explaining away this drunk person wrapped up in a quilt.
Let me collect all my thousands of dice.
My hands are too little to hold them all. I say it because it bothers Lauren.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna just re-roll a few of
You
these.
can assist her. Mainframe is also helping and performing at the same time.
I got a hit.
You can roll one more dice, Elsie.
Ooh. Yeah. Great. I am so flush right now. Yeah, 9.
You're pretty convincing. Between the two of you, you've got like a good routine down. You're like woo girls, but also foreign, so no one wants to interact with you. So they actually, it's not so much that they're convinced that this is a drunk person passed out, it's just that they're paying so much more attention to the two of you being obnoxious white people than the troll carrying what is probably a body wrapped up in a quilt. As he is also sneaking. So you're definitely pulling all of the attention away from Cromwell. So he seems stealthier. So I assume you guys are headed back to your capsule hotel?
Yeah. Grab his stuff.
I retrieve cornbread.
So when you get there,
Is Fang with us?
the staff confront you and say, "Excuse me, sir, did you have a cat in your capsule?"
I say, maybe.
In English.
Give me your con.
I try to sneak past them while they're confronting Mordecai.
I'm going to use edge.
Dialogue!
To reroll.
No.
Hashtag save cornbread.
Do a
Narrative monologue.
Narrative monologue.
A convincing narrative. You can also reroll, but you have to give me your convincing more than maybe.
I look at them dead in the eyes and I say, I did leave my one and only friend here. Do you know what it's like to have only one friend? Only one person on the entire planet that you can trust with who you really are. That's what cornbread is to me. That's cornbread. To me!
How many hits?
5.
5. The receptionist seems to kind of shrink a little bit and looks a little sad, and they're like, "Well, I'm very sorry, sir, but cats were not allowed, so we took the cat to a shelter."
Which shelter?
The Kyoto Humane Society. Here in Kyoto. Might be the Osaka Humane Society. The Humane Society.
Kyoto.
I have 2 services left from my spirit of man. One of them is going to be to find cornbread, and the next one is going to be to bring cornbread back to me,
But we don't
his
know where,
loving father.
Okay.
We don't know where Fang is.
Okay.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's too bad for Fang.
The distraction provides you a bonus to your sneak, so please roll your sneak to get past Mordecai and get to the double wide capsule.
All right, and your conceal is still on me, so that adds how much?
Oh, you don't add that, just gives me a penalty.
Okay.
Although technically at some point someone probably noticed you, so the conceal has likely been dropped.
8 hits.
You're fine. You were very successfully stealthily sneaking past. People seem to think that you just have your own personal pillow and blanket. Clearly you're very fastidious and just need to have your own things as you go to your sort of somewhat awkwardly sized capsule.
My plan is just to drop the body off and immediately go back out and look for Fang.
Okay.
It takes the spirit of man 10 minutes to find
He finds
cornbread.
cornbread, and cornbread has returned to his cat companions with his 8 FIV positive cat friends.
Doesn't matter.
And they are frolicking and playing.
The spirit of man does as he is instructed.
The spirit of man attempts to materialize and take cornbread, and then realizes that it's really, really hard to carry a cat that doesn't want to go.
He has to try.
And he is going to spend until the end of his contract with you trying to get cornbread back, and he is going to fail. Because cats. Our cornbread is gone, Mordecai. Cornbread is no longer your cat.
Cornbread cannot be gone.
Cornbread is gone.
I say over the comm to Crummy, are you going to go find Fang?
Yep, I'm looking for now, Astrally.
Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on the quilted man.
The quilted man.
I'm gonna look into train tickets to get us the heck out of this city.
Hey-o!
managed to buy a set of train tickets for the
Excellent.
bullet train. It leaves, the earliest one would be 5 a.m.
All right.
Actually, it probably runs all night. So yeah, you can. It leaves on the hour.
You guys, this train's leaving once an hour. We need to get down to the station, but of course, we have to find Fang first.
We might need to buy a coffin or something to transport this guy in.
Fang.
Fang has gotten off the floor. She has put her helmet back on. It's taking a little more time. And she hasn't turned her comm back on, but she's heading back to the Capitol Hotel.
Okay. So we'll presume that Cromwell notices Fang's return at some point. She makes her way into the entrance of the Capsule Hotel, and a reunion happens.
You all right?
I don't know what you did, but it worked.
I mean, sure. I just... For the first time since... I mean, I actually understand Mordecai now. Why he wanted to leave. It's not because, like, he doesn't think he's good enough. It's because he doesn't want to hurt anyone or let anyone down. And as much as I like you guys, I'm a piece of dreck.
Well, we're all pieces of dreck. That's why we're doing what we do.
Mainframe just walks over and just holds her.
And Fang's gonna just start sobbing. Just to take off the helmet, trying to play it cool. Fang does not play it cool.
Totally cat allergies.
Yeah.
It's just Japan. We just need to leave.
Let's just go.
Actually, I don't know if it'd make you feel better, but there's one thing we have to do before we leave.
What is that?
We have a piece of equipment to test. And I think you should do it with me.
Let's do it right after we get out of Kyoto.
Okay. It'll make you feel better.
So much hugs and loves.
Mordecai's lying on the floor in the middle of the lobby. He's not moving.
I stay in.
Mordecai actually isn't aware yet that the spirit of man has failed and will fail to get Cornbread back.
So Mordecai's excitedly
Dan is
waiting.
aware.
I think he's waiting for Cornbread to be returned to him there before he goes anywhere.
I've met Cornbread.
Yes.
And spent time in his acquaintance, which means I should be able to imitate him.
Oh my god.
Okay. Explain how you would like to imitate a cat.
Maybe we should get out of Kyoto.
No.
Yes.
Let's act like a cat in the lobby.
No, I'm just saying.
Mainframe's bought you tickets for, I assume, in like an hour.
If I probably brought in 2 hours because I know how we roll, and
so
if I think that I need to like do some cat voices to get him off the floor, I will. To get him on the train, I will use subterfuge of pretending to be Cornbread. You know.
Yeah, give me your impersonation of Cornbread.
So I say to Mainframe, I'm like, are we all set to go? Do we need to go to the train now?
we've probably got about 45 minutes.
Okay. Well, why don't you ask Mordecai to get up, and if he won't get up, then I'll lure him out. or somebody just.
Mordecai.
I'm not here.
Mordecai.
I'm not here.
No, I know I'm usually in the Matrix, but my perception, I can see you.
I'm not here.
Look, would you just come outside for a second, Mordecai? You don't want to be around these people anyway, they're assholes.
I'm just waiting for Cornbread.
Well, you'll get to see him sooner if you come outside. You don't want him to come back in here.
I want him to come to me.
All right, Mordecai. Do you need a hug or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Mainframe dejectedly
Time is
walks
running
outside.
short, so you either leave Mordecai and get on the train.
He's not.
Like,
really? Fang's like, he's not leaving. Japan sucks. Makes our mage sad. Makes me sad. You guys are sad.
All right. I go like.
Guarantee the next corp is gonna send you guys to Japan.
I go a good ways away from Mordecai, and I like make eye contact with Mainframe, and I'm just like, can't. And I stay like concealed, like behind some lobby furniture, and I just go.
Performance.
Guys, this is. We need to catch.
We need to get out. I just wanted people to have something to do while we were at the tour. I did not know what a hot issue these cats were.
Sex.
More
It is a very convincing cornbread sound.
Are you making fun of me?
Okay.
All right.
So, alright, we're gonna jump forward and you guys have to get to the train station now. So Mordecai can make his decision to stay or go. But the rest of you realize that Mitsuhama wants your delivery.
Yeah. So we'll get the quilted man from upstairs, and
you could always like threaten Mordecai with he won't get a cut of the payment. He won't get his
He won't get the
20,000.
flight back to
be
Japan.
stuck in Japan.
Mostly Yakuza.
Mordecai, I will come back here with you, and we will get cornbread after we finish the mission.
You promise?
I promise. On the Great Bear. Great Bear's honor.
Okay. And get up off the floor.
At the train station.
Yes!
Okay! The last time I ever let them go to a cat cafe.
Just say it once, Lauren. Japan sucks.
Why do you hate love?
I don't hate love. You just can't have the damn cat. It's your own fault. You tried to keep a cat in a hotel with a no cat policy. It's Japan. You stole a cat. Anyway.
This is because Claudia broke her coffee press.
I broke everything. Okay, we're on
On
the train.
On the train. You get on the train. It's not hard. You have tickets. I presume you purchased them with legitimate money.
It's sure.
It's not a high security train. You definitely it's probably it's a bullet train. It's like 10 cars long. It'll take you about 30 minutes to get to Osaka. So you can kind of take your pick. It's the middle of the night, so it's definitely fairly empty. You probably can't find a completely empty car, but you can find one without too many people in it.
On the way, they have cardboard boxes like in alleyways in Japan.
Sure, yeah.
I'll get like enough cardboard and I kind of put it around the guy's body so it looks like I'm just carrying a package.
Do you write the word fragile on it, except it's probably spelled not incorrectly?
It says taco.
Octopus.
But
Wait,
no problem on those had to write it in the right letters.
Okay.
Wait, taco like octopus, not like
Octopus, yes.
taco like next season.
Like a taco.
Synthetic, a soy-based octopus product is what he writes on.
Taco?
Yes.
Taco.
Taco.
Great.
All
We're
right.
on the train. We did it, guys.
Good work. All right, so you guys, you get onto your train car. You get into a train car, and there's probably maybe half a dozen or so people on there. It was definitely one of the emptiest ones you found. It's towards the back end of the train, and it's about 10 minutes in. There is kind of like a rumbling, and then a sudden lurch. So everyone, give me a surprise test.
Oh, can you once again remind me what to
Reaction and intuition.
Thank you. Ah, those came back. Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna spend a point of edge
Me too.
to reroll misses on that one.
Nope. No, I got this.
Thank the bear gods.
What? No. love fights on the train.
What? No. Oh, none of you are surprised. Great. So as the train, less great for me, but great for you. As the train makes this like sudden lurch, like the speed of it has changed incredibly dramatically, without warning. Go ahead and roll agility and gymnastics to recover and not.
I have that.
Face planted into something, like a part of the train. All right. Hold on. Mordecai face plants into a part of the train and needs to resist 10 stun damage, armor piercing -6.
-6.
You are literally like thrown
Great.
from your seat and just like lurch and like slam into the back of another seat.
Great. 10 stun damage.
It's just
armor
too
piercing
sad that you even
minus
stopped.
Big Pop.
I was looking at. I had a Trid Phantasm of a little orange cat, and it was just playing with a piece of string, and I was watching that.
Can I make an interrupt to try to like catch him?
You need to spend some edge.
I will do that.
Oh.
So I'm concerned about Mordecai, so I'm watching him. So Cromwell like leaps and tries to like jump between him and the train floor.
Okay, give me a reaction and intuition.
Action and intuition. 4 hits.
You manage to get most of the way in between, so, but unfortunately you're large and he has velocity. So what's your body?
9.
9. So you need to resist 5 stun damage, and this one is only armor piercing -2. You're just like slamming your head into a very big troll.
But he's cushy.
Yes, but he's big.
I managed to resist the stun damage, and I roll like a little rolled up dwarf, and I bounce off of Cromwell's stomach, and I shake and I look up at him.
Train stopping.
All right.
Thanks.
So the train doesn't necessarily seem to be, but like the speed is changing somewhat dramatically, and in a disorganized and unpleasant manner.
Faster, slower.
It seems to be slowing down.
Oh crap.
Intercepted.
So have we gotten stable footing yet?
More or less for now.
Is it possible for me to jump into AR and just assess what's going on?
Yeah.
I would like to do
Probably
that.
should have erased that tag.
Ancient's perception.
Do you think he has time?
Yeah. That was 7.
So as you look around the matrix, you spot several kind of devices and other icons, but you also notice something that appears to be a persona that you don't fully recognize, but it like has like a mostly humanoid sort of form, but it's kind of you need to observe it in a little bit more detail. It seems to be kind of hiding or trying not to be noticed.
All right. Can I trace them?
You can. To trace an icon, though, you need to place marks on it.
Oh, all right. Great.
You have 2 marks on it.
Okay. I would like to place a mark on the persona, and in that last break, I had been doing some cyber combat training, so I now get +2 to personas. Okay?
Oh.
So I will use brute force. I will still run silently.
I'm gonna assume you guys are like chilling in this part of the train.
Yeah.
You're
Cool
all
kids hang out in the back of the bus.
super cozy
train.
in this area. And there were like a couple people over here. It's really hard for me to see. Oh, and this is unconscious guy. He's over here with you.
I got 7 hits.
7 hits. So when you look at it, it's like kind of hazy. It's difficult to see and to actually defend against it, which, thing that I forgot. Sorry. This many. 7 hits. You succeed in placing a mark on it. Everyone roll initiative.
Dun 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 dun.
Fighting off 24. I'm gonna stay in AR for now.
All right, Cromwell.
28.
Elsie.
11.
Fang.
24.
Mordecai.
30.
And mainframe.
12 for now. Still in AR.
Okay.
But at this point, there's nothing to shoot at. So I think we're doing okay.
Are there other civilians on the train with us?
Yes, there is another group of people that seem to be clustered at the other end.
Okay.
What's going on? I don't know trains. Are trains supposed to move like this?
No.
No.
Look, guys, I think I see something on the Matrix. There's somebody here that I don't think they're supposed to be. I'm looking into it.
I think somebody's awake that's not supposed to be awake.
Do you need help with that?
I certainly wouldn't turn down help.
Oh, just grinned compulsively at the camera. Hi, guys. Nothing's going on. It's fine, just a train.
Yeah, you know, Mordecai, you know how I love the sparkles, so...
Cromwell.
Am I still carrying the box?
It's like on the floor next to you, I presume. Like you had to get up, so you're not carrying it. And like you just put your body in front of Mordecai.
All I know is there's someone here who's not supposed to be. I don't see anyone that looks abnormal at this point, I assume. So I pull open the box where I think the face is to see if he's still asleep. All right, I presume that's my turn.
Mordecai.
I don't know exactly what's going on.
Oh, sorry, I got the order of that.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I look over at mainframe 3 and I say consent.
Consent granted.
And I cast Force 5, increase intuition on her. Your intuition goes up by 1.
Oh, it's a mild sparkle. I'll take it.
Feels good. Feels good. The figure on the icon seems to kind of like solidify, and now that you have a mark on it, even though it's hidden, it is no longer concealed to you, and it's just like this person, and it's kind of hard to make out his face. It seems sort of ambiguous, and it like cracks his neck, and it turns around and rolls back, and looks at you, and there's like this hollow sort of gauntness to it, and then it grins, and it says, "You're such a dum-dum." And then suddenly its form seems to manifest and change, and it becomes like this dragon-like figure and like sprouts some wings in the back and just like has changed its icon to look a lot more menacing, except for the part where it's still metahuman sized because you can't change that about icons. And it's just like, it grins at you and then lashes out with a breath of fire as it attacks you.
In the Matrix.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear, this is happening.
So I am in my traditional persona, with the '80s inspired like purple leotard and the leggings and the like warmers and all that stuff, but I'm defending against this asshole who thinks that changing himself into a dragon makes him somehow more competent. 4 hits.
He succeeds in hitting you. You need to resist against. Is 10 matrix damage.
And that's it's been a while since I defended against damage. Is that?
It's firewall plus willpower.
All right.
And he like cackles slightly.
Cackling in a minute. Well, that's that, and then I'm gonna. He's really pissing me off. So I'm gonna flip my own head back at him and re-roll those misses there. Yes. So that was 6 hits. So that you said it was 10.
nothing about what is happening that I don't enjoy.
So that's 4 matrix damage then?
Excellent. An individual from the other end of the train just like stands up and kind of yells and like points dramatically. Anyone who understands Japanese hears them shout nanites CFD and like pointing down at the other end.
Wait, how does what? Wait.
You don't understand Japanese, do you?
No, I don't. There's an angry Japanese man yelling at me.
Pointing and yelling, yeah.
Is there a gun on him? Or is it just a man yelling?
Give me a perception. Because it's now your turn.
Oh, good.
How
Good.
dare a stranger start
Yeah.
yelling at us?
2. Yeah, how dare strangers yell at me?
You don't see an obvious weapon on him.
Unless he says Yakuza or Canada, I don't know what he's saying.
So, Fang is gonna roll her eyes, and like, she had taken off the yellow helmet, like, just because it's polite to not wear hats on trains. She's gonna be, and like, snaps in, and like, yeah.
Okay.
And just getting ready.
Armor's up.
Yeah, armor's up, and like, slow. Oh, I could try a quick draw, but I just want to take out the gun.
So these individuals, the rest of them kind of like seem to kind of, converge and crouch, like are crouching down there, kind of like getting ready and pointing their weapons down.
Wait!
And one of them yells at you to give them, like, to release the tainted one.
In Japanese.
The infected one!
They're yelling, release the tainted, infected one, and lots of pointing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Tell them no.
You can do
I don't see how releasing helps the situation.
I don't know. I feel like this is a fight, guys.
Mainframe.
All right, I would like to, it's the 2DB extra. There's no other targets really to attack right now, just him.
Just him.
I think we'll just do a traditional, data spike so I don't glitch out. I know you want to see that thing glitch, but that's...
I wanted to so bad. I am going to use some of my edge on that one.
Ah.
Boo.
Oh, you guys have been doing it all night.
Yeah,
That's
but
much
we're
better.
6 hits.
Your net hits are 1.
Great, 8 damage defend.
Okay.
So she does a flying cartwheel, kicks him in the eye, and then
Like the wings like burst back, and it's. Elsie.
I have a really bad feeling about this, so I turn to the body and I pull out my Tiffany needler and I stick it in.
What? To the person in the cardboard box?
Yeah, I tase him.
Okay. You are aware you need to bring him alive, and he's currently knocked unconscious with stun damage, which means that anything he takes now is overflow physical damage.
But, so he's not asleep, he's unconscious.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you knocked him out.
Okay,
with
I
stun
got the
damage,
impression.
So you
Okay.
filled his stun damage boxes, and anything else will now be overflow physical damage. Your brief was to bring him alive.
Okay. I thought he had like woken up. But,
You can like check his pulse. You know, you can see what's going on if you want to give me like a medical and logic check.
This janitor's a real asshole.
Elsie's just really upset. Like, she wants to get out of Japan. This is like the worst mission. We're dealing with nanites and all that stuff. So she's like, she goes to stun him, and then she's like, I can't do that. I need him alive. And so she instead, no, that's a bad idea. Confined space, that's a bad idea.
Just do it. Just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You feel Fang in the back of your mind. What's the worst that can happen?
All right.
I have an answer for that, Fang, if you want it. I have many answers.
Let's see. Are they? Let's see. They're probably within 20 of me. Yeah. I'm gonna delay.
Okay.
I know. I'm just conflicted.
Mordecai.
I'm really pissed off right now. I've had a lot going on lately. I do not appreciate these people pointing guns at me. I am doing a Force 8 summon.
Okay.
6 hits.
Your net hits are 4.
Okay, so I have to resist 8. Net hits are 4. I only have to resist 4 stun damage, or 4 physical damage, and I resist them. And then out of the ground beneath me emerges Land Sharky. He's giant and menacing, with a tree on his head and bits of road, and because we're on a train currently, there's like a tiny model train track that's winding around him in a little train.
Does he have a conductor's hat?
Yeah, he's got like an engineer's hat on him, and I think it's time. He's out there, and he floats up above me, and he says, "Choo choo." It's the first time Sharky has ever chosen to speak.
Is really what it sounds like to everyone other than Mordecai. To be clear, what edge people currently have, I think you have another one. You have, no, Cromwell has 2, Elsie has another one, 3, Fang has 3, Mordecai has 3, and Mainframe, you have 1. It's almost like they think something's going to happen.
It's fine.
Cromwell.
Cromwell takes a smoke grenade and hurls it right between those 4 blokes down at the end of the train. Throwing weapon test.
Oh, yeah.
He gets 2 hits, so it scatters.
Don't scatter.
No.
2d6.
That's why I didn't do that.
I roll a 9, so it scatters to like a 2 o'clock.
From you?
From me.
So like this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And scattered distance is 1d6 minus my hits, so just 1 meter that direction.
Great, so it lands here.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. And what's the radius of the smoke?
The radius of the smoke grenade is 10 meters.
Oh, it's a regular smoke grenade, not the fancy
It's
one?
regular smoke, so if you have thermographic vision, you can see through it, although I believe it reduces your... effectively, it's -1 to ranged attacks.
So this right here is the line of smoke. Great. Everything, the rest in here is...
And Cromwell moves to the edge. He moves 2 forward. He runs along the wall using his wall running ability. Not into the smoke, but just before it, just so he's not in the same.
So you have to like parkour over some seats.
Yep.
All of these blobs. So he parkours over the chairs.
He kind of like Beast from X-Men, like the thing where he puts his hands down and both his legs go out, which is kind of absurd given how big he is. And he barrel rolls into that spot.
All right, nice. Mainframe, the dragon looks at you and like releases a mighty roar and says, "I am the great AI Yuban. You will not stop me. This is my train now!"
Is that a dramatic monologue?
No, not at all. You just yelled, "It's my train now." My train! Ah! And then he's gonna breathe fire at you again.
Ah, I was waiting for that part. Could be worse. We're gonna
Yeah? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
We're gonna re-roll all the non-hits is what we're gonna do. because he pissed me off again. He just keeps talking about his train. I'm not really fond of AIs.
I am the great AI. You are dum-dums in my sight.
If you're such a great AI, why don't you have a better vocabulary?
It's really hard.
3 hits.
You need to resist 12 matrix damage.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go full matrix defense.
Okay. You just do full defense, so add.
Yeah. What does that look like?
It looks like me spinning into a cocoon. like
like
spinning
boomers?
silken fibers around me. So that gives me willpower in addition to my defense dice. And I'm going to use one of my real edge to reroll some of these hits, because this is not going
Train
well.
is up against the mighty Yuban. Yuban. Keep forgetting how I decided to pronounce it.
How? I just realized.
Wait, civilians that all had guns and were waiting on the other end of the train?
Civilians.
7 hit. So, what's the net?
5. You take 5 matrix damage. Rolled very well on that one. Alright. This individual is hard for you, those of you with thermographic vision kind of see them, like, looking out. They seem to be able to notice people, and they are going to send. You all just notice a fireball.
What?
Is hurtling its
What?
way
What?
down the train, and landing. Hopefully in between you guys.
God, you mages, man.
You can't throw fireballs. It's definitely against regulation.
There's clearly a sign on the side of the train that says no area of effects.
No magic.
He makes it. He does. He makes it. Okay. Okay. So it lands there. It was okay. So all of you need to resist. Those of you who are in this area. It's going to include Yoshida. And Sharky hasn't manifested.
Sharky
so
is not yet
Sharky.
materialized, no.
Or
And Mordecai
materialized.
can't counterspell.
You need to resist.
Oh.
Can you counterspell?
I can. No, actually, I can't counterspell area of effects.
6 damage. Which isn't that much.
Fire
but it's
damage?
Fire damage. And it's armor piercing -6.
Okay.
And if you've got fire protection, I'm sure you.
Yeah. -6, you said?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, that was a little bit toasty.
This is physical damage?
How many are
Fire.
Yes.
And how many?
Fire damage. 6. You only need yours. It's not that much.
No fire. Can stop me.
Took 2.
And none of you catch on fire because I had no net hits.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah.
I like not being on fire.
Yeah. Anyway. So you know there was some fire.
Did anyone take physical damage?
Took 2.
Oh wait. What about Yoshida?
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Shit.
Has to resist.
He's in a cardboard box.
That cardboard box
There's
should
cover.
provide
Cardboard
some-
box. It's wet and
That's the
cardboard 'cause
perfect
you pulled
cover
it from
for
a.
fire.
It didn't catch on fire. She said so.
Nobody caught on fire.
So mainframe, you were injured?
He is slightly singed.
But not currently on fire?
Not currently on
No
fire.
one is on fire. It's just a little burn.
Cromwell growls. "Ah!"
Bang!
Great. Fuck Japan. I'm just gonna pull out the Aries and just do a
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god.
Suppressive fire.
Suppressive fire. Just shooting at the entire alleyway of cars and pieces of the beautiful train is gonna rip apart. Windows gonna start cracking. He cuts through the sign that says "No guns on train."
There's like no guns, no area of effects.
Oh wow.
And and she's gonna feel like she's gonna try. She's gonna use a point of edge to be like, oh wait, there we go. Because that's not gonna cut it. She has this new gun, and she's still getting into the kickback. A little bit better. 5. So they have to use 5 to not to be able to react to any suppressive fire.
Yeah.
And no glitching from the new gun. So
that's good for you. So their action penalty for that. So all of them are going to hit the deck.
Yeah.
Take their cover.
Well,
good job.
Tempting. So tempting.
Don't think you have it.
How long is the train ride, guys?
You got about 15 more
I
minutes.
don't know, but I think it's a problem that the train is going faster than it should.
No, slower.
It's going at erratic speeds. It's been 3 seconds and it like braked suddenly. That's all you know right now is it just braked suddenly.
What do I think the body rating of a train is?
What?
It depends on how isolated a segment of a train we're talking about.
The part with the engine that moves it.
So like if we think a standard armored vehicle has a body of like 20, then a train is probably in the like 50 to 70 category of body.
Never
for
mind.
just one train car.
That's a little too high for one.
Like the engine part's gonna be higher. The engine part's definitely gonna be at least 50. Like a single train car might be at like, if you think about proportionally speaking, a vehicle normally occupies.
You know what?
It doesn't. Of this space.
We're at this point practically orders of magnitude out of the league of what.
Just clarifying. I wanted to give you that opportunity if you needed to take it. Both of these they're what are they gonna do? That is a good question.
Nothing.
They better.
Wait. Oh yeah.
We're gonna assume Fang like stepped out to here.
Yeah, she stood in the direct middle.
They're going to, as far as you can tell, just kind of continue to like hold down the fort, where the ground where they are. Elsie.
Great. I so upset. I kind of manically yell at fire in the hole, and I'm gonna chuck a flashbang grenade, and I would like to chuck it like slightly after Mr. Orange and Mr. Blue there. Yeah.
Okay.
As far as possible.
Yes. As far as my little arms will throw it. And so I'm gonna use a point of edge to re-roll.
You didn't get the 3?
Sharky's getting restless.
First part.
Okay. 2.
2 hits. Okay, so it scatters.
Yeah.
And roll a d6 so we figure out 2d6 so we know what direction it scatters in.
Okay. 4.
Oh,
That's 9 o'clock.
So it's gonna scatter this direction. Okay. And I think it scatters 1d6 minus your hit, so it doesn't really matter. It's gonna hit the wall and it's gonna land in this square. So don't really need to worry about that. Physics. All right. So the flashbang lands. Does it detonate immediately? On impact? Okay. Yeah. And I assume all of them have to resist. 10 stun. 10 stun. Okay. Yeah.
Armor piercing -4.
Yeah. Great. This guy takes.
Really?
Don't like that. Try that again.
Do we have a plan, guys?
He kept going farther away. Okay, no.
Sharky has a plan.
Do we have
All
a plan?
right.
Wait.
So it's from what you can tell, several of the individuals seem fairly stunned, and definitely worse for wear. They do not particularly enjoy having a large, loud noise right next to them.
Good.
All right. And
I don't enjoy fireballs.
Yeah.
So
Mordecai.
So I'm going to use a free action to declare my intent to counterspell for anyone I can see.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a simple action to command Sharky to end those who would hurt us. And I'm going to use another simple action to recklessly cast. I'm not happy with the increased intuition I did on Mainframe 3 before, so once again, I'm gonna smack a hand on her. And this time it goes up, your intuition is up by 3 instead of
Nice.
and I resist the drain from it.
Sorry, I had a momentary panic. My watch was set on alarm, and it was said it was 9:30.
And since Sharky has now been given a command, I'm gonna roll his initiative.
Assume someone.
And it's 23.
Okay, so Sharky has manifested or materialized.
Not yet.
Okay.
He's ready to.
All right, they're all out. Cromwell.
All right, the mage threw a fireball at us and turned Cromwell berserk.
Oh man.
Is he in cover right now?
Yes.
All right, then Cromwell forgoes his tomahawk and runs. He's already moved 3, so he needs a fairly good run. Fortunately, he's pretty good. He charges the mage and makes it all the way down, assuming no one tries to get in his way.
There's suppressive fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just ran into the suppressive
still
fire.
ongoing.
Yeah, it's ongoing until I tell it to stop.
Cromwell's is berserk, but he's not. He wouldn't run into it.
So everything that you take, you are going to take a minus. You rolled 5 hits, correct? -5 action penalty to it.
So I'm not running.
Not running into
No,
it.
Cromwell's not.
There's definitely suppressive fire still happening.
Okay. You can't go.
I started to say he's not dumb when he's berserk, but he's not dumber than normal when
Yeah.
he's berserk.
Yeah.
Instead, he takes a tomahawk out. It has a Bear Doctor Society written on it, but it looks like he wrote it himself.
It's spelled sort of incorrectly. It's like bar. It's like BARR.
Right, like maybe he took a ceremonial tomahawk, like that they might have actually given him, and put it on a real, actual weaponized tomahawk, and he hurls it as hard as he can right at the mage.
Great.
While it's in cover. And he burns an edge from the bear gods. Or not burns, he uses an edge from the bear gods to be able to re-roll 6s. No, how does that one work? He gets
You
to re-roll.
add your edge rating, and then you can also re-roll 6s.
Yes. That's what it is, right. So he adds that. He gets us throwing weapons.
It also breaks the limit.
Oh, yeah. And he gets to re-roll 3 dice. No, 4 dice. Only one of which works, so 9.
Your 9s are 5.
And hits are 5. The tomahawk does 16 damage.
Fuck!
There it is.
That's the sequence of noises that you hear.
Just 2 screams? Or just 1?
Yeah, it was 2. It was ah! Ah! There's an echo.
And Cromwell just says, counterspelled.
Nice one.
The great dragon in the Matrix is going to, as you're like commenting on his language proficiency, He's going to kind of look at you and be like, I am stuck inside a measly human form. If I could take true being on this matrix, I would be a glory to behold. But no, I am stuck here with you idiots, you dum-dums.
Language.
I have a logistical question.
Yeah.
The matrix damage, is that my deck or me that's taking?
It's your deck, and then I believe there's also biofeedback that you has to resist, which is you taking the damage. And I think it's half the damage in biofeedback that you have to resist, because you're in hot sim, right?
No, I'm an AR.
You're an AR. Then I don't think you have any biofeedback, so it's just your
just the deck.
Just the deck that's taking the damage. So he's gonna be like, unless you can stop me, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna.
Well, what?
He runs out. He just starts breathing fire, so his words are drowned out.
I'm still in full defense, right? So I still get the extra dice.
Yeah. The words stop making sense at some point. I can't monologue for that long.
Does he seem extremely sleep deprived?
Yeah, he's very jittery, kind of sleep deprived, just angry at the world.
5 hits.
You dodge is.
Thank goodness.
Your cocoon flares up around you, and the tongue flames lick the sides, but nothing happens. Fang.
Gonna keep shooting, because that's my job. Again.
Sharky. You don't have to reroll.
So the suppressive fire is currently all over. Is it above them as well? Like, is there...
I mean, it takes it's kind of like a cone, so it's about 2 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So imagine me just going,
Yeah.
It is
Sharky thinks better of materializing in the middle of that suppressive fire.
Mordecai, can I talk to him real
range
quick?
on your suppressive fire?
Can I talk to Mordecai?
I will let you know when I find it.
Mordecai, I'm gonna have to get out of the matrix. I can't take any more damage. Can you send Sharky up to the conductor?
I sure can. But what's he going to do there, pray tell?
If there's someone doing things they shouldn't to the controls, then he should stop them.
Well,
the AI said he's in human form. There's a human on this ship. Train. Whatever the hell we're on right now, and it is.
Have you not put the connection together? Never mind. That's fine. You can figure out who the AI is currently inside of.
God damn it.
It's fine. It's fine.
What did you want me to do?
Sorry, I was trying to be wasn't subtle enough. Or
Too subtle.
I don't know. I am reconsidering my position.
I thought I knew, but now I think I don't know because what I thought I knew was obvious.
Our janitor friend is ruining the train.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, Mainframe didn't realize that. She thought it was the conductor.
Oh, no. It's totally the dragon, but it's inside.
So wait,
AI personality that's trapped in a human body, because that's what CFD is.
How
the hell are we supposed to?
Is the train alive? Is that?
No, it's fine. I am facing a dragon. I'm having some trouble. You just keep doing what you're doing. You do you.
Everyone hate Japan. Japan is the worst for us.
All right, is Sharky gonna do anything?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no.
Sharky sure is.
Yeah.
He's materializing next to Fang.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
So he very dramatically bursts into existence on the mortal plane, and there's because he's land Sharky, there's leaves scattering everywhere, and they're all fizzling out because they're magical, and also a few cars that were driving on the roads. The mini roads that are wending around him, and tiny little people in the cars going as they scatter. And that's his turn.
Okay.
Mainframe 3, are you saying that the train is alive?
I am.
Mordecai, it is your turn.
No, I am not saying. I am saying that the thing that's controlling the train
Heard the guy. He says, look, the janitor's got CFD. There's an AI inside his head what's probably controlling everything.
And I don't think I can stop the AI.
What about Miss J? I mean, she's a technomancer. Could we get her help, maybe?
Is she here?
Not in Japan.
I don't know. She's a technomancer. She's good with long distance stuff, isn't she?
No! That's a few grid hops away.
Well, fine.
Mainframe, can you defeat him?
My deck is ready to be bricked. I have to. Let's just give the. Oh, wait.
How fast do I think the train's going?
It was probably going at about 200 kilometers an hour, give or take, 150, 200, somewhere in there.
No.
Can you levitate me, Mordecai?
What? I sure can. Again, I would love to know what you're considering.
Leaping off the train, holding the janitor.
Wait, why don't we just... I can use a point of edge if we need to extend this conversation, because it's important. Why don't we just ask the dragon what it wants, because, I mean, dragons, like, it's not...
Wow, Fang had a really good idea.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, if it's gonna kill us, it means it's suicidal.
All right,
that means there's some
the
option.
train lurches again suddenly. Everyone, make your gymnastics and agility check. And it's harder because your footing is less stable, as the train has been jittering on the tracks and like seems to be taking a bend at a speed that it should not be taking a bend.
Oh.
All right, so Elsie, Fang, and Mainframe are all thrown.
What? Oh yeah.
It got harder.
Yeah.
The train like lurches around a corner, and you're all like flung to the side. Mordecai's like sitting down still, so he's fine. And Cromwell,
Dwarves are stolid.
a wall. So all of you need to resist 10 stun damage as you are flung to the other wall of the train, and it is armor piercing -6. Your suppressive fire action will stop.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm getting thrown across the. I hope.
Are they thrown against the wall as well?
As far as you can tell, yes. They kind of. This guy just like is ragdolling, and some of them, like a couple of them, seem to. They're on the ground, so it's a little easier for them. Seem to be stable, and like one of them seems to hit the wall, and is probably not conscious anymore.
Fang hits the other chair, but good armor. Good armor. It's like, whatever, Japan. What are you gonna throw at me next?
All right, everybody, re-roll your initiative.
Okay. I can't stand sitting.
21.
31 or 21?
21.
21. Or Elsie.
10.
Fang.
25.
Mordecai.
29.
Mainframe. 18.
And Sharky's 22.
Okay. Let's put them in order.
Do we have a plan for this team?
I will try and talk to the psycho dragon.
I hate trains.
There's a dragon?
Bear in mind, anyone can also enter into AR and like view this persona and
Oh, really?
speak with it. I mean, it's a persona on the Matrix, so it'd be going into AR and talking with another persona that's there.
If you guys want to handle the computer stuff, I can handle these guys.
Anyone excluding Mordecai can do it. You have to have a comm link, and it's going to be more effective if you can go into VR at all. But otherwise, yes, you can look at the persona, attempt to talk with it. Mordecai.
I'm sick of these fools. I'm casting a ball lightning, force 8.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm casting it right to the middle of the 4 of them. This is going.
What are you doing?
Okay, so it gets the 3 that's necessary, and in addition to land where I want it to, in addition to that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 net hits. So
13
that's
damage?
So that's 13 electric damage, armor piercing -8.
What?
With the other effects of.
They're all unconscious.
Nice! Nice job, MMFEC.
I do have to resist drain,
Yeah. Resist it.
which I handily do.
Doing a good job of knocking these minions down on the train once out of control.
Yeah.
I had to make it interesting.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right. The Great Dragon.
I want to interrupt.
Speaks
How
again.
do I do that? Can I burn initiative to?
Yeah, like you spend an. I don't think you have an interrupt action where you can like jump up in the initiative order. All of the interrupts are based on someone doing something to you. You would need.
It's all
edge for that.
Fine, I will do that.
Okay. So you can actually take your initiative, and I think it's just take the initiative where literally you go first.
Great.
Okay.
Spend edge.
So, I don't know if this is my whole turn, but I turn off my cyber tech and keep my comm link connected.
Okay.
So I'm not attacking anymore.
I mean, rebooting your device would probably be. I mean, it's a complex action, so yeah. So you can get a few words in.
How can we help you?
The dragon like pauses. I don't know how to handle this. Like, well, I don't really like my train. Seems concerned. What are you offering me?
We don't want you to be unhappy anymore. We want to understand what's going to ease your pain.
I am trapped in this frail form. I would like to be untrapped.
Do you know how one might go about untrapping you?
No. That's the train.
Oh, I get.
All right, Fang.
Did we hear all that through the comp? Is that how it
Yes,
works?
that my comm's.
Great. We're going to another corporation. It's bigger than a train. Do you want to go there?
Negotiation?
No.
Maybe
It's
Fang,
like, they
you
probably
go-
won't
you
do
go-
horrible experiments to you. It's
yeah.
super great and fun.
But can I add it to a point of intimidation and continue with this train is gonna crash if we continue. Corporations don't crash. It's a big building. It can't move.
I was in a corporation and you dum-dums removed me from it.
No, you were in a person. I'm telling you.
Sharky.
There's no one left there.
There is no
so
one.
Sharky's gonna hang out until I issue him a new action.
Okay. I assume the smoke is dissipated.
Should have been.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's been a combat turn.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know. Cromwell.
Cromwell runs down the end of the train to retrieve his tomahawk. Is there anything on any of them that looks interesting?
Not really, no. There's some katanas. They don't look as nice as Fang's. They're not wolf blades.
Are there any like components on the mage?
The mage has.
And note that Cromwell has no idea what anything is.
Yeah, no. Cromwell has no idea.
He just wants to grab something that might cheer Mordecai up.
He manages to find a little medallion that has a lucky cat on it that is striped and looks a little bit like cornbread.
Grabs that and his tomahawk, and I believe that's all he can do.
Yes, Elsie. So actually, what we're gonna do now is I think drop out of initiative order. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case you guys make the.
But we are still on an out of control train.
You are still on an out of control train.
Negotiating with, and so
the crazy sleep deprived day.
May we speak openly?
Can
Elsie, if you wanna.
Can
come
we?
in too.
Hi, my name's Elsie. I understand that you are feeling trapped in a body, which is really, I'm so sorry.
I had it a lot better before you, well, in fairness, I like the train. Thank you for the train. It's great. The train like lurches a little bit.
Now, we have some more toys for you. at the other end of this train ride.
What if we offered him to go to space? He is a space dragon.
It's like twinkle of stars. The inside of the wings has like the galaxies.
So right now, your train we have planned for you, my lord, is but a transportation device and not our final destination, which we hope you will find acceptable.
Ah, I like your strategy.
Who are you all talking to?
You were all in the AR just like Zoka.
When you meet your final destination, we hope that you will find your accommodations vast and grand.
Negotiation.
Yeah, you talk. You talk. Guys, is this gonna work?
And just to be sure, we're gonna just re-roll.
You're using a point of edge then?
I am.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, well, actually, that's beyond my threshold. Okay. 9.
What reason do I have to trust you lowly humans?
Because you being so high and mighty above us, my lord, we can do nothing but tell you the truth and cower in your presence. We would be foolish to betray a dragon, one so established as you.
What promises can you make me about the nature of where I am headed? Will I be free from this form?
You will most definitely be free of that form. In fact, I believe there are many choices of forms for you, so you may self-determine your next path.
Negotiation.
How about con?
You guys.
Yes, you are lying.
You guys, I think I figured it out. This thing is on the Matrix. And we need to go there.
You clearly have a little understanding of my predicament. Unless you can promise me a way out, I shall find my own way out through this train.
I've got an idea. There's a space elevator right here in Japan. We have to deliver the janitor. Mitsuhama didn't say anything about CFD, and frankly, if we deliver by the terms and what they actually wanted, it's what they deserve. That's exactly what they gave us when they flew us over here.
The dragon will kind of look perplexed, like, and this does nothing for me. I am trapped. These nanites hold me. They keep me. Unless you can find a way, and believe me, I have tried. Unless you can find a way to release me from this prison, you can offer me nothing. And I have no reason to trust wherever you would send me next.
We have a plan to deal with this. Because our employer became aware of your presence and your reputation, they wanted us to engage with you. They have a plan for actually engaging with a technomancer that will free you from your prison.
If I can meet with them shortly, I will spare you until then.
Okay. I will let them know to anticipate and prepare for your arrival.
Did we just agree to something?
I log out. Cannot deal with a space dragon.
The dragon kind of just like sits there. The train seems to like jitter and then stabilize, and the persona fades.
I put in a call to Mitsuhama, to our contact there, and I say, our Dragon Lord anticipates speaking with you very shortly.
Who is this Dragon Lord?
Well, we did successously retrieve the janitor that you asked for.
Excellent. Then deliver him to the Mitsuhama lab within 48 hours. I will see you then. And logs out.
Great.
Oh, I know exactly what we should do.
We can't
separate the two.
We'd need a technomancer.
No,
for that.
isn't the AI in the dragon? Or
The AI is in the nanites. The nanites are in the janitor's brain.
but then how does he control the train?
We've got 48 hours. It's enough time for Miss J to
sense.
get out here if she's willing to.
Or another technomancer.
I agree. I think we've
Japan's full of 'em.
fulfilled our portion of. I do think this is Mitsuhama's.
And we can negotiate on the Space Dragon's behalf if we want, although he wasn't very nice to us.
We're all talking not in AR, right? Okay.
You get a little bleep across your comms, and the Space Dragon is. You hear just this mighty roar. Dum-dums, you better deliver. If I do not see the Technomancer, you will regret that you have any interface with technology.
Wait, guys, that's actually really bad.
Looks like you guys are in a lot of trouble.
I have metal arms. This is gonna go really bad.
How close are we to our destination?
About 15 minutes left.
On the train?
Train's still
It's still going.
great.
How much?
We should
What?
put in a call to Miss J and see if she knows anybody in Japan.
Good idea.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Right, I put in a comm call to Miss J. I hope that the time zones align so it's not in the middle of the morning.
Well, conveniently, it's the middle of the night for you guys. I think they're 16 hours ahead, as we learned last time when I couldn't do time zone math. And that puts it sometime in her afternoon.
Oh.
Elsie?
Hi, Miss J.
Tell her I said hi.
Crummy says hi.
Hello.
I'm unfortunately on a very business-minded call at the moment. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle and with a nanite issue, and I was wondering if you know anyone in Japan that would be qualified to assist us with this issue.
Are you?
I may or may not have promised something that I can't deliver on because I don't actually believe that a technomancer can do anything about this situation, but I just told an AI that I could.
Oh, Elsie. Elsie.
Real bad time.
Telling me that you have a patient with CFD and an AI that is xenosapient? Sorry, to clarify, experiencing dysphoria as a result of being in a human form.
Yes, I guess that's the way to describe it.
And you're asking me for a favor. Or the
I'm
foundation.
asking for a professional recommendation.
All
All right, I'm asking you for a favor.
Excellent. So, the Foundation may have facilities that would suit your needs. We can provide you with both a location and the necessary reverser colonies. And I believe I would be able to assemble the complex form required. Presuming this is an AI that is willing to leave.
Yes.
And we needs to keep the janitor alive.
If you
Without
can,
killing the host.
You're in where right now?
We're somewhere
Japan.
between Kyoto
Kyoto
and
and Osaka.
Osaka.
I will send you a location, and if you deliver both yourselves, ideally the person, this individual who has the AI inside them, we can make the necessary arrangements. It will take 24 to 48 hours, and I can't promise 100% perfection, completion. It is experimental, but the Foundation would certainly be interested to know the results.
This is something that can be done.
Under the right circumstances, yes. Not under every circumstance. Unfortunately, it is very experimental, but I'm always willing to try. Consider it another favor.
And by failure, I assume that means our host would die?
More likely experience severe brain trauma and still have the AI inside of them.
Awesome.
If the AI is not truly one that is able to leave or willing to, then the treatment will have no effect.
Well, it's our only shot. Thank you.
I will make contact once you have arrived. I assume you would like a location in Osaka?
Yes.
There. It's a pleasure hearing from you, in fact.
Bye. Tell her I said bye.
Oh, and Mr. Cromwell, I'll have your information very soon.
What?
What information?
She signed out. And
So we're
we're on a
good
train.
then? Because I'm gonna send Force 8 Super Sharky to go retrieve cornbread.
We're on a train. It's about to arrive in a destination, and we've got 4 unconscious people and a mage what's missing most of his arm.
Conveniently, there are 2 doors that lead to other cars on the bullet train.
Let's leave. I don't like this car anymore.
Me neither. And on that note, we shall resume the adventures of Beck at another time. Tune in next week to find out if they can, in fact, convince a space dragon to not kill them with a giant train. Among other adventures of our team of Shadowrunners. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for handling.
Wait, but don't leave yet.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, I know.
She means everybody else.
Oh yeah, no, don't leave. We have cool stuff happening.
Corporate war.
Corporate sins, the dramatic wars. And I've heard good things are happening tonight. And good is a relative term when the GM is saying it.
Guys,
I'm
emotional.
I'm stealing your chairs.
Emotional.
Hi guys. We're still waiting for Zach. There he is.
Wait!
You don't get a seat.
That's weird. You look familiar.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
So, Fang was hired to do 1 roll, and then Elsie was hired to do a lot of rolls. When you come up here, there are some modifiers to these things that have to be secret. So when you come up here, you roll the dice, I'll say the number. So that'll kind of hide, there's some...
Are you taking? Wait. Are you taking your dice over to Zach's table?
Yeah.
No!
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want.
Don't let me touch your dice.
No. Don't let Zach touch your dice.
What you're rolling for, I actually kind of want to succeed.
Okay. So
Don't let those dice
I don't
near
want
me.
to touch your dice.
So no top-down cam, of course, Joe.
Am I using Anna's?
Yes.
Okay.
Use mine.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm eating these red vines after yesterday, and I'm immediately regretting them.
Alright, so...
Good shot.
There are so many rolls to make.
Lots of rolls, guys.
So many rolls.
Pure fucking chaos, and it's great. I love it.
Well, not... I mean, there's some non-chaotic stuff. There's a few things. Also, thank you, Zach. I got a new dice bag. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ooh, how pretty is it? It's so pretty.
I like that it's got like a lining that clearly protects it from.
Can I see it?
From Zach.
Yeah.
It matches your hair.
Sure, actually.
No!
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
Oh, there's
it's
nothing
magic.
you can do now. I got this covered.
Don't breathe in it. No.
You know how Zach has really bad allergies around this time of year?
Did you just fill it with cottonwood?
I'm not saying that he's gonna have some problems. I'm just
Ragweed.
saying.
It's just like a bag full of cat hair.
Just saying. You have a cat. He does shed a lot. Yeah. Alright, so let's do some research and development. Super exciting research and development, right? Right? Woo! 2d6.
Who's this for?
This is for Ares military hardware.
Oh, wait a minute.
Research and development.
Isn't Joe a member of Ares?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
You better roll well, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. That is a total of an 11.
Shit. Hi, Jack.
Shit. So that means that you roll. Whoa, what is going on? All sorts of flowers. Thank you for flowers. I can't see that. I can see it. Oh wait, yeah, it's not. Are they giving us edge to re-roll these?
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Good try.
Sounds coming in from
What is happening?
today?
I think so.
What is happening? Joe, what's happening?
I brought the power.
Joe! Joe, what's happening? Joe!
I think it's
What's
telling
happening?
us like every donation that happened in the last
What the shit is happening?
Getting it all she's got, Captain. I like the idea of doing the Star Trek.
We're not getting any donations.
These are all the delays.
This is Twitch alerts. Great, thank you, Twitch alerts. Joe, just turn that off. Turn it off. Twitch alerts has been messing up all day on us today.
Can we do one more
So
song?
a D4 and a D6, please.
A D4 and a D6.
This is Ares Macro Military Research.
Ares military hardware. That is wow. Oh, okay. 8%
Oh my God, Joe, shut it off!
Do you like the noises?
So that's a solid bonus for Ares military. All right. As technologies, consumer goods. 2d6, please.
Just shut it off! Just turn it off! You just closed the window and it doesn't work anymore!
Never do it. We need more dancing.
I think now he's trolling.
Are you researching for how the space dragon?
Okay. 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 Were we getting a Twitch raid? Were we getting a raid from somebody? Is that what
No,
Joe
I
said?
think Twitch alerts.
Oh, Twitch alerts is raiding us. Oh, okay.
Hashtag shit show.
Yeah. Okay. 2d6. Wait, who's this for?
This is As Technologies Consumer Goods Division.
You know, I have no problem with that technology. They haven't.
Oh,
I have no
yeah.
problem.
Which is wow, that's
Am
good
I not
'cause you rolled this.
we didn't-
Okay. So that's 2d. Roll 2d6 again.
Woo! That was pretty good. Pretty good.
So that's another 8% increase. So the first roll was an 11. They get +2 on that.
Yep.
8%. We're good. Evotex Biotechnology or Evo's Biotechnology. Excuse me. 2d6 plus 2 once again.
Evo.
Oh, okay.
I have to roll that one again.
Damn it.
Wait. No, sorry. This is for Fang to roll. I apologize.
Yeah! Oh,
This
son
one's
of a
for Fang
bitch!
to come up and roll. So don't roll those two dice. Those are the ones that he's been rolling. Might I suggest the nice, lovely green ones?
I'm gonna let my hair go so I can be wild.
Oh, yeah, wild and free.
Yeah, hair down for this.
Mine's been up all day, so it's like no lift is good.
Let's see if
yours is better.
Ah!
6, no impact. Wait, but it's +2, so normal level to increase. That's at level 9.
Was that a 1?
That is.
That is 1.
Is that a 1?
I'm so much like you.
Roll
By
a
eating
d4
Twizzlers?
and any other die.
Wait, okay. I'm gonna. This one's the prettiest.
So that's 3. 3% increase to Evo's biotechnology.
Well done, apprentice.
3.
No, I don't.
Well done, apprentice.
I don't want to be well done in that way.
Now Horizons Media. Horizons Media.
To be fair, guys, you missed it. The roll I made before she said it was Fang was much higher.
Isn't Horizons Media already insanely high?
Yes. Wow.
That's better. That's better.
No impact. He rolled a 1 and a 2 +2. No impact.
Oh wow. What was that for?
Ha!
That was for Horizons Media.
Oh, sorry.
So that was 3 + 2, 5. No impact. Another one. Mitsuhama's Aerospace is 2d6 +1, which is an 8, which is a normal to increase. Aerospace level 3. Roll 3d8, please.
Damn, son. Or do D8?
Oh, fine. There's a couple right there. That's a D10.
Yep, I know.
There's another.
You need like labels on that.
There's another.
You need to label them.
11, 16% increase there.
I think they have labels on them. It's called the numbers on.
Oh,
each
there's
side.
numbers on these?
Yeah.
I only ever see one. I don't know.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, no, they go all the way up.
Yeah.
I'm honestly
Hashtag
going
Red
to.
Lives Matter.
I honestly think I'm rolling worse than Zach.
Okay.
I think you passed
now
it.
2d6 again for. Sorry.
You know how bad
Guys, just a quick reminder, if you're wondering what's going on and what we're rolling for, this is part of our Corporate Wars metagame. If you're a subscriber, we had a couple new subscribers tonight, join our Discord and you can get in on the metagame. and be a part of the fun. These are all the corporations having us roll for their actions that they sent to Anna.
Don't worry, it gets more interesting very soon. Renraku's robotics, 2d6 flat out. That's a 9.
Renraku.
7th
Renraku.
level. A d4 and a d6, please. There's a d4.
This is so great because we're not getting in trouble.
2. 2% increase.
Robots. The big kind.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the big
2% increase to Renraku Robotics. The last research and development is Saderkrupp's Agriculture. That's 2d6 plus 2.
They promised me they were going to use it on beer
12.
instead of sausage.
That is a 6 and a 4 plus 2, 12. They're at level 5 for that, so that goes down to level 3. 3d8. Here you go. Roll those. That is a 13% increase.
That better be used on hop Saderkrupp. I want more German beer, less sausage.
Now, Shiwase had a...
Yeah, no more Beckerwurst. Who approved that?
PR roll. Hey, that's next week's news. Don't blow my...
It's on the website.
It's on Twitter.
2d6 plus 2 for Shiwase is doing some biotech. They get an advantage because of the way the run worked out, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, last time. Yeah.
Yes.
The time you guys did get stuff.
So that is 7 plus 2 is 9.
We get stuff for everyone.
So normal to increase.
I'm rolling way too well for all these
2d4.
stupid people.
So roll that.
I mean,
roll
dum-dums.
that.
Dum-dums.
You use it enough, you take it away from me.
The dice rolling power or calling people dum-dums?
He just rolled 2 4s on 2d4.
That's good. Wait, no.
That's huge. That is huge for biotech's or for Shiwase's biotech. Okay, now we have one attack from, one attack that's on Horizon Media. That's just 2d6. So just go ahead and roll that. 7 is roll at level to reduce, so 9. That's against Horizon's Media. A d4 and any other die.
Any other die?
So that is 5%. No, that's good.
I want higher.
No, you could only get one higher.
Oh, all right. Well, we're good.
So that's 5% to decrease Horizon's Media. 5%. And then the remainder of the rolls tonight, Shiwase would like to claim credit for.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit!
So that is...
What?
An attack against Evo's biotech. Please
Oh!
roll 2d6.
Am I rolling for this, or is this?
Actually, yes, you are. You are. I
I'm
apologize.
out. I'm out from here on out, and I wish you the best success because this shit's about to get real.
Oh, we are just beginning. Just beginning the rolls.
All of
Here
these
you
are
are.
Shiwase. Jeez, they have no idea.
So they're attacking who?
Y'all about to get fucked up!
There are some various modifiers that need to be kept secret, so just roll it, and I'll say the adjusted amount.
I'm afraid to touch.
No, these are different dice.
Okay.
Those are the ones that he rolled.
Gotcha. Won't touch those.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay. So that's a 10, which just barely. Right. Sorry. So let's do it this way. That's a 10. Roll that again because they're getting attacked again.
Oh.
So that's. All right. So that's a 5, and roll that again because they're getting attacked again. That's another 5.
Wait, this
Roll
is you.
that
Wait,
How many
again
attacks?
because they're getting attacked again. So that's a 7, which does have.
Elsie, you realize that Shiwase just paid for you to do all of this.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to work their way off your shit list.
Yeah. But I'm just their instrument now.
Oh yeah, their instrument of
Aren't we
mass
all?
destruction.
So that was 4 attacks?
So yes, and 2 of which were successful at normal level. Level 8. So roll 2d4 for me, please, but not these 2 here. Roll these 2.
These two dice are so pretty.
Thank you. Only 3% loss for that first one. Dash, and then only 2%. Okay, so they got off super lucky. Very, very lucky on that one. Evo's biotech did. Now, start rolling the 2d6 again.
Oh my gosh.
So that's...
Can you explain why this is happening? What's happening for new viewers?
That one actually backfires. So part of the metagame is being able to attack other corporations. And you see, Shiwase's been kind of doing really well and gotten ahead, and because of that, they've kind of earned the ire of some of the other corporations. And so those other corporations have been kind of ganging up on them a little bit here and there. Frankly, not enough, because now Shiwase has been like stung one too many times and is tired of swatting at gnats and is going to go pay an exterminator to remove the gnats.
Like, they're hitting everyone, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Yo, get sucked up!
Pretty much. So that first roll actually backfires, even though it's admitted that it is Shiwase that did it. I can't roll that because I don't have the numbers for me. So that will get rolled later. And then 2 more. So that's a 9. And then a 9. And then... Oh, wait. No, that's it for that one.
Okay. Who are they attacking right now?
So roll at level 7. D4 and a D6, please.
Who's this an attack against?
This is against Evo's medicine and pharmaceuticals.
Medicine's important.
So all those
7%.
poor blind and deaf people we just
These
delivered
things,
are getting
they're like
grenades thrown in their windows.
Roll that again, please.
Yeah, I'm just. If you know what, it's the
And 9%.
that really good team of Shadowrun is just throwing grenades.
It's Dr. Grumpy
Okay.
who's getting attacked.
Dr. Grumpy!
That's grumpy.
No, you're rolling fine. That's it for the attacks against Evo. So that's yay.
Good job, Evo!
Who's next?
Mitsuhama's law enforcement branch.
No!
Next. So if you would roll
We may be
2d6 a number of times.
They're jerks. They
So
Shanghai
that
us.
is a no impact. That's
Still the
6.
jerk, you know.
You guys want to wear these?
Okay, that.
Shiwase's dropping bombs, and I don't want the shrapnel to like mess up with anybody's eyes.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
Hang on. This is working great with the glasses. Okay.
Right.
I think I need. Okay, there we go. Now, so that's that.
Yeah,
that's
not
an
good.
11. That's an 11. That's solid. And then that is a 5. So, and then one more. That 5 is no impact. That is an 8, which is an impact. Okay, so the first one is at 2 levels below it to reduce. So, Mitsuhama's law enforcement is level 5, and then 2 below it, 3d8.
Oh!
Where are the?
Yeesh.
Roll this one. Roll this one and roll this one.
Great.
I think it's great.
Just sit back and watch the world burn.
So that's negative 10%.
I like the music choice.
So many people.
This is us. We're in slow motion on the train, and corporation buildings are exploding
And
around us.
one
Cherry
at
blossoms blowing in the fire.
Cherry blossoms could always
normal
happen.
level, which is 2 of those, 2d8.
I assume Japan is
Hold on.
now
Oh shit.
genetically made it so cherry blossoms
That
fall.
is
I'm really sorry.
that is a pair of 8s.
Wait,
So-
Sorry.
It's like
I mean, Shiawase's happy.
it's like the last scene in Fight Club.
So that's negative
Yeah.
16%.
Oh!
Plus the 10% that they already lost, so that's gonna hurt.
I am such a fan of this.
But that's it for the attacks against Mitsuhama. We still have a couple of attacks left, though. Yeah, they've been storing their points for quite a while. Because they were playing nice. And of course, they were storing their points because they didn't want to get too far ahead of anyone else. But because everybody else ganged up on them just a little, they decided, you know what? We're sick of this.
All
This is
part
like-
of the janitor's master plan.
This is like Bane
Right.
bringing down
So,
the office.
He has a sad fleck face.
Who we are doesn't matter. What matters is our plan.
I can't believe I'm a part of this.
There's a janitor in
And
the back
that's
whistling.
an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, do it again.
I just.
Oh shit.
And that's a.
I'm sorry.
What are more destruction movies we could talk about?
That's a 12. Oh goodness.
It's that
All right.
flashback,
So,
flash forward scene from Terminator 2. Where the world just gets wiped out.
You know what? Actually, roll these two.
She's like
they were
clinging
rolling
at
really
the
well.
fence.
And turns into like melting base. Yeah, it's that.
So that is 4% reduction there, right? Yep, doing that right. Wait, no, I did that wrong. I apologize.
That's cool. Keep going.
I looked at the wrong number.
That money's
Wuxing
playing
was
the
level
sad
7,
music today.
and that was at normal level. So I'm sorry. Roll a d4 and a d6.
Okay. Danielle McClellan just realized.
It's the same number.
Yep.
So that's 4%.
It's alright, it sounds like that time mainframe realized that the AI wasn't in the train conductor.
Please roll 2d8.
I realized I made it subtle.
So that's 6%.
So
That's another 6% on that. So Wuxing actually got off pretty easily.
How much did they
all
lose?
things considered. 4% and then 6%.
That's good. I do have to go home to Malika tonight, so.
So that's it. That's it. There's a whole bunch of other fun nitty gritty for me to work out. It's gonna be
it's
a
like
blast.
Battlestar Galactica.
That was intense.
It's like that second episode though, when they're like
Yeah.
trying
Thank
to
you for
run
your
away,
assistance.
but
Every
she
30
wants
minutes,
like the
they're-
Cylons. It's just like coming in and just like.
That was.
Fuck you!
That was. It was
do you feel
horrible.
about that?
I was horrible, but it was kind of amazing.
That's how I feel.
And
all the
I just have to take them completely off my shit list, I think.
Because they used you to blow things
Yeah.
up?
So
I got to be a part of something, guys.
I'm
That's
really impressed that only one of those fell back on Shiawase.
That must have been a really bad running group.
You know, this is I'd call this a successful night of corporate wars.
Well,
like the
there,
music
there
that's
was
playing
definitely wars involved.
Pretty successful night. I like this. I would also like to now officially announce my resignation from Shiawase, and I am now an open agent. If anyone would like an agent of chaos in their corporation, please hit me up.
I believe Mitsuhama is looking to.
Never. No. No way.
What's happening right now?
No way.
No, we're gonna hopefully set an AI loose on the Matrix.
Oh,
that
What
sounds
could
even better.
possibly go wrong?
maybe he'll be able to contact.
I think we just storm on the
So-
train for the 6-roll version of Thomas the Tank.
So I think in a little bit you're getting all honest with people.
Yep, coming up next we've got Honesty Hour with myself and Ryan. We're going to talk about all the new shows coming up on the network, all the changes that are going to happen starting next week. So you guys should definitely tune into that. We're going to talk to Ryan a little bit, but I have to go through these donations really quick. We had some donations, real ones, not just the fake stuff that Twitch Alerts was throwing at us. So stick around for that, but for now, let's look at this these donations that people wanted us to read. But in all seriousness, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for upping the role playing and for the videos that you guys are doing. Like, it's really awesome that you guys in the community are really starting to take this as far as we want you to take it, which is, this is Shadowrun. This is supposed to be some fucked up evil shit that you guys are doing, and I approve. This is great. We didn't want you guys to be like, let's make a Shadowrun metagame, and then everybody just play nice with each other. Man, boring. Alright, Son of Thor, $25, counterspelled Edge for Cromwell.
Nice.
Supalot, $25, Edge for Fang, hashtag whooshing behind everything you do, helping you do it better. Hashtag murder better. I wonder if I can do this better from
Murder better.
It's really difficult to
I like murder.
let's see if that's even possible. Will it let me do that?
We could probably start
Yeah, we can do it.
printing
We
that
can
out
do it.
before.
Oh, Dale McCollum.
Tempesty donated $25. Hang in there, Fang. Hashtag no corp. No corp.
Oh.
Slender donated $25. Hashtag Neonet would like to give Edge to Elsie for the children. And for the people watching that don't know why people are tagging their corporations and all the role playing you just saw through the metagame, if people make contributions to the channel, we thought when we came up with this channel that we need tips to survive. This channel runs off the generosity of our community and lets us know what shows are working and what's not and where we need to adapt things and all that good stuff based on, it's kind of like you pay for the content you like, but to make it feel like you're not just giving money to the channel, we came up with this metagame to make it feel like you have stakes attached to helping contribute, so you get to support the corporation that you're a part of and add a role-playing element to it. So we're not just saying, hey, tip us to help us survive. It's kind of like, when you tip, you can put the name of a corporation on there and we'll make it a game. We're gamifying tipping. That's what we'll call it. Let's see. Void Smoker, now this is a big one. This is a really big one. Void Smoker donated $250. Hashtag Horizon wants to support Team MMFEC, 2 edge each.
That was that time I told Alvaro.
Are you just crossing like corporations off your shit list?
Yeah.
Or she has a heart list too.
Yeah,
There's a heart list and a shit list.
Actually, well, we have to wait to see. But right now, my heart list is bigger than my shit list, which has never happened before.
Wow, I will never say that ever in my life.
Yeah. I said that to the doctor and sent me to the hospital. It was not good.
Moving on. BP Phantom donated $50 as always. 1 edge for Lauren. And this time another for Mordecai.
Aww.
Hashtag Lauren Legion. Hashtag the Sinless supports you all.
Well, you're okay.
She used that
like
edge
you.
to take Mordecai's cat away.
Yeah.
We had a donation from Horizon Exec. Donated $125. Hashtag Horizon wants to start the night off right. 1 edge for each runner. Cromwell, LC Fang, Mordecai, and Main Fram 3.
Nice.
I like. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so warm and fuzzy.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Mainframe might take offense. I don't.
Okay, good. Vasco the Gamer donated $25. Here's some edge, Mainframe 3. We're counting on you to keep MMFEC safe from all the Matrix security measures.
And she did.
She kind of did.
William TW donated $25. Here's some edge for you, Lauren. Teach them runners a lesson. MMFEC may be the only adequate. My rhymes and contrast are perfect. Hashtag Neonet. Shitlist Neonet. You got that? Shitlist Neonet.
They're at the top of my shit
Top
list
of your shit list, huh?
Yep.
That's amazing. What are you gonna do with that list?
I do lots. Elsie does art with it. It also flavors what she thinks in game. There's fun things.
But look, they have 3 good things. Like
I'm
they're
sure
good.
Elsie just enjoyed the fact that she got to watch a bunch of different departments of corporations go up in flames. Probably enjoyed that for sure. Guys, thank you so much for watching Shadowrun this week. Stick around. Honesty Hour is up next. Joe, why don't you go ahead and play a couple of those videos for us on the way out?
There's more videos?
No, the same ones again.
Oh. Well, I want to watch them again. I haven't seen them yet.
So you just want to watch them?
Yeah.
Okay. Get in there.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna take out that TV one day.
Yep.
Shiawase is happy.
We are the heart of the imperial state. We are the spirit of Nihon Teikoku, and we have been attacked. The honorless Eta have attempted to sully our empire, and we cannot abide these actions. All will bear witness as our enemies fall to the flames of our revenge. Shiawase is glory.
Unser Unternehmen setzt unter der Führung des großen Drachen Lofür seinen profitablen Erfolgskurs auf vielen wichtigen Märkten fort. Verstärken Sie unser führendes Management. Seda Krupp. Immer einen Schritt voraus.